Then we're good.
Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you're interested in playing in our games. We have open slots available in the Tuesday early game right now, and that's it. So if you're interested in joining in at a low-level campaign with a lot of fun, intriguing things about to be taking off, be sure to reach out. Let me know. Without further ado, go ahead and tell us what happened last session, Lucian.
Yeah, so as the session began, we had, or when it ended previously, we had been talking to Moradin, and he had asked us to decide on what weapon we were trying to have forged. It was discussed, and Bulkhead was given the honor, and he chose like a powered gauntlet, like claw murderous thing. It was pretty sweet. Um, After that, the groups like split up. Lucian, and Bulkhead went to the Arena of Dreams, and Casimir, Vindir, and Liara went on like a little mission of their own. They went off and they visited all of their deities. So Liara was contacted by Shar and kind of lost her arm, but was given it back, but had to give up the memories of her adopted daughter, and I'm not sure if there was another thing. Um, there was
Oh, Shar also mentioned not just giving up the memory of her, but to start to move away her emotional connection to others and putting it
okay.
all into Shar.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, fuck people.
And then Casimir wanted to go see his deity, 22, and it seemed like Casimir had a really good time doing it, and Liara was put out because 22 was not having the whole like renouncing her and choosing Char, so it was very cold shoulder. But Casimir seemed to be doing well. And then they went to visit Vindir's deity, Erie,
Ira.
Ira, and well, it seemed like Vindir and his deity had a very nice conversation, but certain things were mentioned that weren't quite accurate, but were like sorta true, and it's kind of gotten some issues started with people receiving assistance, and yeah, there's going to be issues with that, as kind of simultaneously we're the other three are going to the Arena of Dreams, and Lucian gets grabbed into a side conversation with Giannis, and he says people are talking about stuff they shouldn't talk about, and Lucian was completely surprised. He didn't know what the hell was going on, but he started to put it together. And went to the arena. It was a place where people fought their final battles until they realized the true thing they were looking for. He met a lizard folk named Hawks, or that was the short
Did,
version, who was an emissary of Odin.
You lagged out there for a moment. Keep going.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Hawk's the emissary of Odin. He's got to find the thing worth fighting for in his life, apparently. And that was about it, I think.
So, spends some time down in the arena. After meeting Eerie, N22, and meeting Shar, Bulkhead, there is nobody that you wish to meet up here, correct?
Nope, he's just sort of observing. If someone deems him worthy enough to be approached, he won't turn them down, but he's just sort of observing.
Very well. Yeah, that's fine. Then we'll say that the other three are heading over to the arena now, where Lucian is sitting in the bleachers, and seems to be joining in on different people's battles and having fun.
At this point he is. Sorry.
So, guys.
So how's it going,
Well, let's just say I got some good advice. Some really good advice from a particularly powerful source. I've got to find what it is that's precious to me, something I want to fight for.
That's a worthy goal.
Can't force it, so I just got to find it naturally.
I know how that is.
Now, though, I'm just enjoying myself, these fights. How about you guys? How'd everything go with you?
I've been better. I ran into somebody and they apparently are saying people are doing and saying too much up here. I don't know.
That does make sense.
It was very cryptic. I mean, we're not really doing anything, so I figure the others might be getting into some trouble or doing something. I don't know. They're ruffling feathers, definitely.
That I believe too.
So, I mean,
if they are, doubly so.
It was even like a little, almost too much to reach out. So everything was very vague. But I just know that things are getting done that are not good.
Well, then how should we go about this?
I mean,
well, we need to meet back up with the others and kind of figure out what they've been doing, because we've kind of just been hanging out. You know, you talked to some guys or one gentleman, and it didn't seem like that went horrible, so I don't think it was us.
If the only direction you got is bad things are happening, I got some news for you. That's always happening. We need more concrete stuff than that.
Well, I mean, it was vague, but it seemed like it was very specific, and it is an issue, so we need to address it. So we just need to meet up with the other guys and kind of figure out what they've been up to.
We can almost guarantee that it's Liara, right?
Do you mean that by what they were saying, someone in our group was doing something bad, or just bad things are happening around?
No, I assume that it was a very specific mention that someone in the group is not doing what they should be doing, and they couldn't be very specific, but it was specific enough to be like, it is one of our group. And it didn't seem like it occurred on this side, so it must be the other guys.
Well, if they weren't mentioning you, you'd be my first but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yara could be a choice, or that Vendir fellow. We don't know him too well.
I mean, that's true. I don't really know him that well, but he seems pretty even-tempered. I don't think he would cause too much of a disturbance up here.
Could be a mask, but we won't accuse
That's
him.
true. I mean, people do.
Considering his demeanor, I wouldn't assume it's a mask, especially considering who he says he worships. He's a devotee of a god of peace. It's he does not seem likely to be one who would ruffle feathers in a negative way. If anyone is ruffling feathers, it's the chaotic ones. Like the gruesome twosome, Liara and Kaz.
Casimir, out of the two, Liara is definitely the more chaotic. Casimir, at least you can kind of follow what he does. Liara, you don't know what she's going to do in 5 minutes.
Yeah, but they kind of feed off each other.
Is that true, or does Casimir feed off Liara's chaoticness?
It's hard to say.
Long may chaos reign.
So
where is Liara?
do we just stand around waiting for them to show up here, or do we go looking for them?
If we know where they are, let's go look for them. If we don't know where they are, then it's better if we stay here.
Around this time, the other three are walking up.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that. Amazing.
Speak of the devils, and they will appear.
My ears are burning.
Lucian, my arm's kind of like yours now. Look at it. It's all cool.
What
No.
does it look different?
Necrotic in nature.
What?
That's,
going on, Liara?
I don't know, Liara. That doesn't look that good. I have some experience with this kind of thing.
No, it feels exactly the same.
Yeah.
How do you
In
know
fact,
it feels
it probably
the same?
feels better.
Joey doesn't feel better.
It feels pretty great, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't look good.
that's how they get you.
Like,
As I wave my
looks
stump
good.
with my magical glove. It's like,
Liara.
yeah, it feels great until it's gone. I watch out.
Cake
Don't
looks
worry, I'm
good,
not
but it's
keeping this
good for you.
body very long.
The funny thing is, crazy shit like that, it'll follow you. Watch out.
I don't think this one will follow.
Yeah. All right.
You don't think?
No, I don't. I don't know. This one seems more physical than anything else. Just because, like, what I lost. Remember the little thing with hooves that I was, and it lost hands. Like, I thought that was absorbing parts of my soul at one point. Like, if that was the case, then I shouldn't have hands on this body or any body.
Well, I don't know. It's relative.
I don't know how that works. If you lose part of your soul, what happens?
That looks like a little something different. I
But
don't
what
know.
did you guys end up doing? We ended up talking to two gods. I talked to one, and then Vendir talked to his, and then I tried talking to another one, but it didn't really acknowledge me too much.
I had a
Who were you
conversation
talking
with
to?
the fella.
Well, we talked with 22. We talked with Vendir's god. I did not get her name, but we were having a lot of fun with the conversation. We talked about divine intervention. I wish Kaz were there for this conversation.
He's here! Look at that. Kaz just got here.
Another speak of the
Yeah.
devil.
Everyone's all met up now, Kaz. Aren't you ready?
Yeah, Casimir. I was just telling them that we talked about divine intervention with Vendir's god, stuff like that. But we had to say words with winks.
What divine intervention?
Oh, you know, stuff like
Elaborate, please. Share with the group.
There's
well,
apparently
when we
one-
were talking about it, the Deer's God got a little nervous and said we shouldn't say that stuff out loud, and now we're in a public place. But I mean, I'll say it.
No, you should stop saying dumb shit because apparently Lucian's in trouble because of the dumb shit you're saying.
But I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
I just told her the truth. We were just sipping tea. That's what you do at tea parties.
I don't know.
What did
Sounds
you
like-
say?
Oh,
These discussions could be had in private. Yeah.
Alright, let's go somewhere
Is
private.
there anything else we need to do here? Should we just go back to the ship?
I think that might be good.
Or maybe not back to the ship, but back to Arena? Like,
I don't have anything else to do here.
Are we done here? We should probably, like...
I don't know. I wanted to investigate that prophecy. It seems like we have it under control.
Okay, so then I suppose we... Is there necessarily a secluded place in a plane with divine beings?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, Lucian, we were asking around the other gods, but do you know a god that just shows up to his office every day hoping people will show up, but no one ever shows up, and it would really make his day if we just showed up and talked to him for a minute?
Not that I'm aware.
Religion check.
Oh my god, there might be one. This is it, guys.
They are.
Religion check.
Aren't you just asking if there's a lonely god?
Yeah, it's just a very lonely god that shows
Uses
up to work,
intelligence. I
though.
got a pretty good shot at it.
Shows up to work though every day. Ooh, 17.
So, Lucian, interesting enough.
I know a guy.
There's one god. Ben Bogami. He is an incredibly unpopular god, as his domains are poverty and misery. But he always shows up for work.
So he wants to spread poverty and misery?
Those are his domains.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Okay, out of character. What is AO thinking giving up that portfolio?
Not
Or allowing that one?
There is
Well, I
no
guess they
AO.
allow God
A
of
say
murder
so.
stuff like that.
I'll say so.
To say so.
Yeah.
AO
Yeah,
is
somebody's got to do it.
Forgotten Realms.
That's why I
Shit.
say out of character. That's say so.
Yeah.
So are you saying? Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I will say, well, there happens to be one guy. He's
Ooh,
way out of the way, but, you know,
I thought we could just
Visit him.
teleport places.
yeah, that's true. So it's not that hard to get there. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, you guys want to just go down there and just tell him he's doing a real good job and we're all very proud of him and leave? I think it will make his day.
Do you even know his portfolio? This
Well,
guy's portfolio?
he's definitely doing well.
Vindu's like, yes.
Have you said what his portfolio is out loud or just his name?
He didn't even say the name.
Yeah,
He just
didn't
said
say-
there's
yeah,
this
yeah.
one guy.
Yeah,
So who is this god?
Bimbogambi. He's the patron god of poverty and suffering.
Misery. Not suffering, misery. There's
Sorry.
a big
Wow.
difference.
That sounds like a horrible job. Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you, from what I recall, nobody visited him, but he came into work every day. He's putting in the hours.
I mean, yes, those are unfortunate domains. But
Is
it's,
that like
also,
lawful neutral? Is that his alignment?
but it's also a case of someone's got to be the bad guy.
guys,
Could at least gave him one good one.
I think we should show up and just tell him he's doing a good job and really make his day.
Well, he's definitely
Why?
doing his job. I mean,
He's
it's-
doing-
And, like-
would he be appreciative of that? Would that not make us look like we greatly appreciate Schadenfreude? Like, I'm confused here.
I'm also confused how this god even exists, because don't gods need, like, worship?
I mean, isn't there
Who
that...
worships, like, yes, bring me poverty, bimbo. I
Well-
see poverty or misery.
just living in the
monks? Vindir has a point. Monks do worship. a
Living
lot
in that
of things.
state, it is like your prayers. I don't know.
Yeah, can we go visit this guy real fast? I just want to tell him he's doing a good job.
The
so,
negative deities, they feed off stuff.
Like,
I mean, there is one other reason we could go visit this person. To mention about this whole king that might be rising, that might be the opposite of poverty. So we could also ask him, like, is there anyone that's entirely defying everything about your faith suddenly?
we could also
And you
bring
can
that up.
completely
I think
abuse
it's a
his
good idea.
position because no one ever talks to him, so he might spill a little bit more than he actually should.
Maybe so.
Ultimate plotter. Nobody
I-
comes to see him, so he can do whatever he wants.
I feel like this is a bad idea. Trying to take advantage of essentially a public service worker in the divine realm who's just absolutely. But you
I
know
mean-
what? This is probably
We've done
Maybe-
much worse things like every other Tuesday for about the past
Yeah.
year. I think this is probably one of the lighter stuff that we've probably done.
Plus, it will really make his day if somebody tells
I mean,
him
I'll
he's
just
doing
tell
a
you
good
this:
job.
he is a god. So if you're doing this to like fuck with him, he can fuck you up.
I'm not sure. I just want to tell him he's doing a good job.
Well, if
I
you
don't
genuinely
know.
want to do that, then
I wonder if this is the bad thing that we've been talking about. Thing shouldn't do.
No, I think that's just everything else that we normally do.
What's the worst that can happen, guys?
Roll it.
Do you want
Roll
me
it.
Do you want me to start? Do you want me to make a list?
Roll it.
'Cause I can make a
85.
list.
We love high numbers in Joey's community.
I'll remember that.
Okay. Here, let's just go. I'm just going to tell him he's doing a good job. It can't mean anything bad. I really just want to make one of their days. Especially, I've been asking.
How are you certain that's even going to make his day?
Well, I mean, I would be happy if I worked every day and nobody appreciated me, and then one day somebody came forward and said, "Hey."
How do you know nobody
What's the good
appreciates
work?
him?
Would
I
you
mean-
appreciate poverty?
Monks do.
Do
Monks
they-
apparently do.
Okay, let's dial that back a bit. It's not that they appreciate it; it's that they
Embrace it.
embrace it. There's a difference. They lead a simple life as part of a path to oneness and everything. I don't get it because I like working with cool metals, and I can't do that without money.
Here,
I
let's
mean, the other one was also worthlessness or something to that extent.
Misery.
So,
misery. Here, let's just make a quick stop.
yeah,
And
let's just
then-
go. Look,
I
just,
think it's a bad idea.
Heavens, give us a portal to this god,
Binbogami.
please.
All right. Oh, that's different atmospheric music, I believe.
What's this music going to be like?
I'm deciding.
This is like Imperial's foil.
Are we on the underside of the heavens
We
this
need the
time?
Imperial March.
You
Then
are
pump up.
going back to the underside of the heavens.
Lucian, have you even ever been here?
You see a door appears before you. A raggedy door. Made out of scrap woods that has so many blemishes and cracks and openings that it provides very little shelter to anything that may reside inside. You hear the doors creaking back and forth, ominously. And there's the quiet ting of a wooden spoon against a metal bowl inside.
Go on, Liara. You wanted to do this.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the door. Does it fall over?
And it just swings open.
Hello?
You see an individual looks up at you. Sunken, hollow, humanoid-looking face that somehow seems eerie and beautiful at the same time, despite the tragic, decayed age of the individual. They look up at you with these hollow eyes, no color within them at all, as they seem to be stirring an empty pot with a wooden spoon.
That doesn't look fun. Are you Bimbo? Did you tell me the name? Did Lucian ever say the name?
Yeah, Bimbo Gambi.
Are you Bimbo Gami?
They tilt their head to the side and reach down and place their wooden spoon next to the bowl before picking it up and holding it out to you. Inside, there's a single coin.
No, it looks like you need this more than me, and I'm gonna hand it back. I just wanted to come here and tell you you're doing a fantastic job, and I'm very proud of you.
They push the bowl forward again, nodding their head towards the content inside.
Oh,
Bulkhead is gonna put a gold coin in the bowl.
As soon as it reaches the bowl, it disappears.
well, thank you and have a nice day. And I guess I'm gonna leave.
Okay. You turn around, begin to walk outside the door, and right at the edge of it, you see the coin flips and ting, 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 directly in front of you, Liara.
What? I think you dropped this. I'm just gonna put it back next
They'll
to him.
put their hands together and give you a respectful nod.
Yeah, I'll put the coin in his bowl and leave.
Very well.
Well, that was my good deed of the day, guys.
Who was staying outside of the room during this interaction?
Cass was.
I
Okay.
was.
Oh, I was definitely not going in there.
Me neither.
All right, the four of you very clearly see as she turns and leaves a wicked smile befall Bimbogami's face. Very toothless in nature. And then you close the door.
I think I really made his day, guys.
Oh yeah, they look very into it.
I know it's heaven, but why do you think he chose like a door that doesn't even close? Anyways, let's get out here.
Yeah, let's go.
Alrighty. Where are y'all going to now?
I guess leave.
And back to the portal to Arena, I guess. If we're done here, unless we want to do other stuff.
Are we
Prophecy part.
sure Arena is where we need to go?
Well, that's where the ship
That's
is.
where our ship is.
That's where our ship is, yes, but that's where we need to go next. I'm thinking, like, get back to the ship, yes, but long term, where do we actually need to go? Well, Vindir, this whole king thing, do you know anyone like that might be suddenly coming up in your world? You know mostly everyone, so there's something was happening.
Do it. Mm.
So, Vindir, an upcoming ruler. I mean, there's a couple of lands in your world that have kings, and they're not young, but they're definitely not old. And they do have heirs in position and place as well.
No.
Thank you. We can try that. I have a nagging feeling that it might be Zodiac again. I kinda want to stop by there. Like, once we're back on the ship, maybe even just for a day, just to pop in and see how things are, but I have a nagging suspicion that is where we need to go.
I was gonna say, I also think it
Really?
might be Zodiac. Well, Ares took up a throne, didn't he? And now he's like warring again, even though I didn't think they were supposed to ever have war there. It just gets destroyed.
I feel like I remember Eris's people were getting antsy because he'd gotten stronger. They were potentially looking for war. And I don't know where they could actually rise up and take over, but I do know that there was one city that was maybe a little bit short on coin the last we left it. That might have been to the detriment of, its citizens. And if a commoner was to, start to try and go for a throne, immediate thoughts is that might be where.
I mean, it's a good place to start.
It's a suspicion, but at very least it's somewhere that we can kind of cross off within a day. We have the entire universe to go, but 3 of us here are from that world. If we are somehow, by the fates, supposed to come across it, that world also feels just like the logical choice.
All right. Well, back to the ship, then off to Zodiac.
Yep. We have those broomstones, right, guys? Because I gotta install those when we get back down there.
Well, we never bought them.
I thought we had like those ones that we took that didn't work that we were trying to fix.
Well,
And then we get
Those
that
got mounted
crate.
in the ship.
Yeah, we use those as an anchor point for Lucian's magnificent mansion.
Even the perfect one.
There was the one perfect one.
No, I mean that.
The one
we have
perfect
that
one was for renovating the ship.
Oh,
You
it
guys
was
used
used. Okay.
that one to fix the ship, and then you used another amalgamation of some amount of the broken ones to permanently place your mansion on the ship so that you can have a place of worship to yourself.
Yeah.
So you still have pieces that you can try to fixate together or fix together.
Yeah, because I need 6. Unless we can find some like while we're going there.
I mean, technically.
Well, I mean, the ley lines was where we were going to buy those, but then things kind of went to shit when Luna showed up, so we weren't able to try to buy any.
Yeah, and I have a sinking feeling that trying to acquire broomstone from the ley lines will be rather difficult considering that.
Yeah, I was figuring also if we go to Zodiac, I can return the deposit.
Yeah, I can look and see how many of the broken ones we have to see what I can throw together, but that doesn't sound entirely feasible.
No, I sent Ariel to go get one, so we'll have one at least. I hope if she actually did it.
We'll see. So, back to the ship.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, who's plane shifting to the ship? Or, sorry, word of recalling. That's what you're doing. You pull out your.
Were we able to take the portal back to the monks?
Oh yeah, you could totally take that route if you would rather.
Well, I mean, it's there.
It's
That's
that or
where the
Word of
ship
Recall,
is.
whichever you guys want to do.
Well, yeah, we'll take the portal back to the monks and then go back to the ship that way.
Okay. So, you all hop over into the portal. One last tip of the cap towards you, Casimir, from your friendly little fisherman. And then you all exit out into the monastery. Once you get there, you see the monks are back to their regiment, their training. One of the younger monks, who seems to be polishing the massive gold plate gongs that are out here, seems to look over towards you all. It is Vendir and the others. You've been gone for a decade.
Better not have been.
Seriously?
He smiles immediately.
Ah, you fucker.
Can you banish him?
I think he'd just come here. I don't know. Monks are weird. They're like centered.
I mean, I can turn him into a vase.
Don't do that. It was a joke.
It would only be temporary.
It's a solid joke.
Thank you.
Respect that.
I've been working on it for weeks.
I heard him.
Anyways, I shall alert the elder. And he boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You see the very large monk looks over towards you all and begins strolling over towards you. Were your efforts fruitful?
They were. We were able to sort many things out. Thank you for the use of this special place.
He gives you a respectful bow. Of course. All those that can find peace are deserving to join the heavens, either in their own time or in their times of need. You all seem different from last you were here.
You could say that.
I'll nod a couple more times. Very well. Good day to you all.
And you as well.
Take care. If you ever need anything, feel free to reach out.
Nice meeting you. Thank you for letting us use your portal.
I need for nothing. Appreciate the gesture. Packing, yes, gave the fisherman the pole. Heh, that's what she said. Anyways. Oh, come on, guys, that's funny.
I laughed. I was muted.
I will not give you satisfaction.
I'll give it to myself. Also what she said. So.
Okay, that was good.
So. Now, everybody, you take off on your ship, flying away from this beautiful monastery and hovering somewhere up in the sky as you debate your next steps.
How many of the not broken, but the altered broomstones do we have left?
The altered ones?
The ones that we got from the Plundead that were used for their mechanism.
Oh.
That we used some for anchoring Lucian's mansion. I think we didn't use all of them. I don't remember how many we have left.
I'd say probably like 1 or 2 more.
Okay, so that's definitely not enough to get
No.
all the broomstones we need.
Roll me a d2. Let's see if it's 1 or 2.
Oh. There you go.
You have 2.
So we have to Liara. Well, we only have 2 of these sort of altered, sort of broken ones left. So we definitely cannot get the whatever it was 6 you need for the. Oh, he's on the phone.
I think we had a few more months for that anyway. I mean, how long has it even been since that thing started, and didn't we say we had 6 months for it?
Yeah, but how long has it been since you made that deal?
I mean, yeah, but again, I don't think anyone in the ley lines is going to sell us broomstone at this point. Like,
Yeah.
we caused a lot of chaos there, and I don't think it's really, forgive and forget.
I mean, we caused a bit of chaos, but we did also, save the plane
Yeah,
and do
yeah,
what
I
they
mean,
want.
yeah.
And they haven't yet been thankful for that.
Mhm.
So let's keep that in mind, because we kind of left in a hurry to keep this going.
It's true.
We haven't exactly been there to, seal it off. We haven't seen what's happened since.
So do we go back to Zodiac, or do we try and get the broomstone?
I think we just go back to Zodiac. At very least, we can just teleport there. I'm only we only need to go back to Zodiac for maybe a day. It would take us about a month or couple of weeks maybe to travel there from where we are, so we can teleport there, see if anything's wrong. If not, then we can port course to somewhere else.
Technically speaking, teleporting there isn't feasible because you need to be sort of on the same world to teleport there. We would need to plane shift.
Yeah, I can plane shift us to Zodiac. I mean, I'm from there. I know it very, very well. Where would we put the ship? Because then I could get us back to the ship, but where would we put it where it would be safe?
We can leave it in low orbit somewhere.
I don't like leaving it wholly unattended.
That was kind of my point. If you just leave it drifting, some guy could come across it. I don't know.
I can
We
watch
could
you
leave
take
it-
care of it. Melissa chimes in.
Oh, right, you're here.
Yeah,
No.
why not?
Because it's my ship and I get to make the decisions.
We're not leaving you in charge. Jeez.
Plus, you set everything on fire.
Yeah.
We could leave it exactly where it is because we have just left it to go to the heavens. And has anything happened to the ship here?
Well, that's a good
No.
point.
No, if you're just popping in to check on things, how many of us need to go there?
Probably not all of us, but if something does happen, because otherwise, then we would need to come back and get everyone else and then go there again.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of going back is to be able to deal with something if it arises.
How long would it take us to just fly to Zodiac, Joey?
It would take probably a good 2 months.
It's about 2-month trip from here back to Zodiac. Do we think any? Is this so pressing that we need to skip the 2-month travel time in order to pop?
Well, I mean, the tournament I have to go to is in 3 months. So, I mean, we could do the travel time if we wanted to.
I mean,
But-
for us to even get here, remember that the Lord of the Hells had to fold the universe to speed us along in our journey.
Sorry, guys, I just missed what happened. Were we talking about going to the ley lines as well or no?
We sort of decided that wasn't a good idea because we didn't think we would be able to get any brimstone because of everything that happened.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we don't have enough of the leftover broken ones to even try to come close to the brimstone you need.
Oh shoot. Okay. Maybe Liara can just go there and disguise herself or something. I gotta take another call. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
So what do we want to do?
I don't think we have 2 months.
Yeah, because if we go there, then we're gonna have to go from there to wherever we're headed. If I just teleport us to Zodiac and then back, we're just going from where we are now. So if we figure something out on Zodiac, then we come back to the ship, maybe then we have to travel for a month or something. But 2 months there just to see how things are going. We can just pop there and pop back. Yeah, it'll be like 2 days.
All right, we could do that. We could leave this in orbit. It's, I suppose, the safest we could possibly be.
We can leave it with the monks. I don't think they're going to mess with it.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially after we pass the whole trial thing.
What about your pet, Casimir? Is that a possible issue?
They've got bodies. I rotate out their stock pretty well. So, like...
I think that's part of the reason why we left it in orbit above the monk's planet instead of landing.
Yeah. We're essentially just leaving it there for maybe 2 days. They can't leave it for too long.
I can feed
but,
it.
Like,
Oh, jeez.
You're not staying on the ship without
you'll
us.
release... Actually, you don't have the strength to release them. But still,
Fuck you.
you'll get eaten.
She'll kick
Actually,
you in the shin.
I'll kick you back next time.
Just envision her getting punted off the ship.
Right.
Oh, man.
So orbit or leave it as is.
I just leave it where it is.
All right. Well, let's plane shift, I guess.
Yeah, alright. Give me a minute.
I mean, I'll go,
Alright.
re-swap out the bodies, right now, just so that we're at least covered for the next couple of days, but I don't think my problem will be our problem.
Does anyone want to come with me to the ley lines for like 2 hours?
No.
Well, I can go anytime, really, but I would just be on our journey, and then I just appear us back on the boat.
I thought we can't teleport into the ley lines.
I have a spell that kind of cheats. You see, I fall asleep and I appear places.
Can you take your child and dump them there as well?
What?
The runts are there, and you'll point to Melissa.
Who's she? Is she like a deckhand? I forgot we had a deckhand.
Don't tell her.
What?
Don't tell her.
Well, it's a bit of a problem. What do you mean, don't tell her?
My
It's your
dreams
dog.
have come true. Don't tell her.
Don't tell me what. Is there a surprise? Is she a gnome? Are you a gnome? I'm gonna shake it. No, it's not a gnome.
Liara, that's your own spell work.
My spell book?
No, spell work. Like, look her over. You did that.
What?
Hey, you put her in this child's body.
You probably got a trademark on her somewhere. Like, just look her over. I don't know how
branded.
spell magic works.
I don't. A trademark on her
Little
somewhere.
birthmark thing behind her ear.
No, you pulled a House of the Scorpion. On the bottom of one of her feet is just like the insignia of the Liarbratory.
Just a dome. It's just a circle, half circle. Look at that. No, I don't know what you guys are talking about. And why is there a child on the boat? This is dangerous. I could drop her
This
off.
is what we've been
Yeah,
saying
drop
for
me
a
off
long
somewhere.
time.
Drop me off somewhere. Drop me off somewhere.
I'll drop you off where you were supposed to be dropped off the first time.
Well, does anyone want to come real quick? Because I do have to get those broomstones, and I think I'll just head down there and disguise myself as somebody else, and then buy them.
That
But even the money we
Uh,
had was only enough for half as many as we needed. We needed to like earn more with something.
Yeah, the actual gold wasn't enough. When
You
we
couldn't-
priced out even a single one, I think it was over the 100,000.
Shoot.
Yeah, we didn't have enough money for it. We needed to find them.
Yeah, it was kind of we had enough for like almost half, and then we were gonna try to like parlay it and with some jobs and. It
Didn't Luna destroy like a bunch of those ships? I'm sure like there's got to be like rubble of
I
them.
don't think so. I don't think she actually caused much by the ways of destruction. She disrupted everything, but even the people that she was only causing them pain. She wasn't actually destroying the place. She was tempered to some extent.
Yeah, and pain never really bothered people. You know, it's just meh.
Why is the child talking like that?
Because it's an adult and you found it pitiful or something, I don't know.
Adult? Yo.
You are adult,
See-
Liara.
This is a problem, and I also don't know what we're supposed to do about it.
I
Pointing
mean,
to Liara.
frankly, I really want to jump at the chance to just leave this child back on her home planet, and I really don't want to deal with this monster anymore.
Do you know, I have a perfect idea. Do any of you have a problem if I deal with the child?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Melissa
She's
spoke
going
up.
to deal
Yeah,
with
she
the
said
child.
yes. She knows what the fuck he's been trying to do. She's not that stupid.
Look, I'll just like pick her up by the scruff and just give her to the monks.
Why do I not believe you?
Here, I
Look,
can
if
just
I
drop
wanted
her off at the ley lines. Like, they'll probably take care.
No,
I think we should just take her back.
She doesn't
there.
belong in the ley lines.
she doesn't really belong
So we
anywhere.
know absolutely
Remember, this
nothing
is a
about where her parents
criminal.
are or where she's
Belongs
from.
on Zodiac.
Yes,
And she
remember
doesn't-
this is a criminal that burnt places down.
What?
She is an arsonist.
She's like 3.
Okay. Bulkhead is going to, like, in Cliff's notes, like, try to tell Liara who Melissa is, based on everything he knows.
Uh huh.
For some reason, as you mentioned Melissa and things like that, it's just not clicking to her. Like, at all.
Okay, let's just.
Look, let's just dump the child off the side of the ship, give them to the monks, they can live a life of without fire or something, and maybe turn into something else. But basically make them not our problem anymore.
I mean, I could always just feather fall her onto the monk. She could do like a superhero landing or land in one's
I'm
arm.
into it. And she just starts heading over towards the side.
No, not yet.
What?
Liara, don't give her any ideas like that.
Come on. I'll live with the monks. That'll be way better than you guys.
You realize monks are boring, right?
Uh-huh.
You're not
Realize
gonna. How are you gonna entertain yourself?
Yeah,
I'll find a way.
They're not going to let you burn things, right?
If you couldn't figure out a way to entertain yourself on here, there's no way you could figure out a way to entertain yourself. With
Yeah, and they're also not fucking demigods that'll stop me from leaving.
No one stopped. What? Who stopped you from leaving?
No, nobody.
You did.
All right, bye.
I want to try to stop her from leaving.
You want
Hey,
the
I'm not a
child.
god. She can't say anything like that.
She said
demigod.
demigods, which is
I'm not a
about what
demigod
all of
either.
you are.
I'm not one. I have no portfolio.
Okay, demigods. Okay, out of character. He's saying in terms of power level, we are akin to demigods. That's what is
Yeah.
being said here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Urwald just doesn't want to be a god. Too much pressure.
That's fair.
Do I feather fall a kid, or are we trying to find
No.
its parent?
I'm gonna grapple. I'll if she's actually gonna try to jump, I'll grapple her. Stop it.
Why won't you just let me live my life? I never asked to be on this ship. I'm not wanted here. Let me leave.
Yeah, or it is cruel to hold things against their will in cages.
She starts flipping you off, Liara.
What? And this kid's rude. Why do we have a deckhand like this?
she's not a deckhand. She's your adopted child.
I should
would-
be fired.
I don't think I think I'd remember adopting a child.
You.
I
did.
agree. I think she would as well.
I think you should as well, but there is that is a problem that right now we cannot fix, and even a god could not fix.
I think
Ezra's really
all of-
capitalizing on getting rid of her.
I think all of you guys are just remembering things differently. She's
No.
right. You're wrong. She's
No,
gonna
I
straight up try
remember.
gaslighting you guys.
It's not gonna work.
She'll try.
You can try all she wants. That's what children do.
Right.
Look,
Well, just
there's
hand me
good
the
s-
kids.
There's good schools on the ley lines. I'll just drop her off at one.
Okay, no, she is not even remotely qualified to even be a janitor on the ley lines.
She's actually the second smartest 3-year-old in the universe.
No, she's not.
That doesn't matter. Second smartest 3-year-old. It's like you're. What was the? Yeah, it was the quote like the world's smartest termite. Like, world's smartest man. It means no more threat to me than the world's smartest termite.
as you, let me get back as Liara. As she's like thinking of the ley lines, a name comes to mind: Niera Devu, and she looks angry.
Look, just if you hand me the child, I'll take care of this like I do most things when we're on this ship.
Fine, just end it.
No,
just want her to be
no.
on a good
Do
spot.
not put
Oh,
me
yeah.
into his custody. I don't trust him.
And I'll just
I don't either.
step behind.
Stop
I want
it.
her to be in a good,
Stop
good
it.
spot. I don't think the monks are the best.
She starts screaming,
Lucy-
"Stranger danger! Stranger danger!"
It's fine, look, just hand it to me.
Lucian, I mean,
No, I'm not going to.
I
she
won't
looks
kill her.
scared. Okay, here. Where do you want to go? I'll just take you somewhere. You have an item from there. I'll just drop you off.
Yeah, here. She hands you a burnt-looking spoon. I want to go there.
Where is that?
Home.
About
I
Is
want
that
an
it?
inside check on that.
Well, first off, is that spoon magical?
Yeah.
We're
No,
about
it
to go
isn't.
back to Bimba Gotti.
Then,
Gotti.
then the spoon does not function for Dream of the Blue Veil.
Yeah, it won't. It has to be magical.
Well, just send me anywhere, honestly. I'll figure it out.
That's what I'm trying to do.
No, I don't trust him to send me.
You're not ready.
I'm. What attachment do you have to this child now?
It's a child.
It's
Exact-
not a
I'm not-
child. It is an adult in a child's body.
That is very true.
How
You
did
are
an adult get in a
you are
child's body?
you are misplacing your morals here. And it's not just an adult. It's a criminal that was imprisoned for life. Why are you trying to protect this thing?
So you're saying you're arguing right now with what you just said. We should just let a criminal go free.
I have learned the errors of my way.
No, you haven't.
Okay, name a person. That's it. Just name a person that you want to go like that was associated with you.
Why should we let a criminal go free? Tell me that.
It was a death sentence.
Not. We're sending them to live a renewed life of something I don't know what monks do, but just giving the child.
Grampy Hulazati.
Little girl, who's your mom or dad? Just name your
Grampy
parent.
Hulazanti.
Creepy gate.
You see an old man with an old woman sitting at a fireplace where just a day ago Liara would remember this scene. The family that they stole Liara from. Not Liara. Stole Melissa from. That she had infiltrated masterfully.
Well, she's been gone for like only a month, actually, like a month and a half.
Yeah, they're pretty upset.
No, she's been gone for 3 months. She's been gone through 3 months their time. Okay, there you go. And she's gonna push her through the gate, and it closes.
Thank.
Or let her go or not. Let's see.
Yes.
That was easy.
I'll
Why
let her
did
go,
you
but I'm
cheat
like,
on-
this sounds like a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Well, would you have rather us kill the child?
Why would we kill a child?
Did
No,
you
for
not-
that old couple, I have a bad feeling.
Of course, because you just let her free. You're
Guys,
probably going to start seeing the flames from here.
she's 3 years old, guys. I don't think.
You
she's
know what?
gonna
It's
do
not our
much.
problem.
Plus, like, she was a pretty shitty deckhand looking at the boat.
I mean, yes.
Hey, the deck is actually meticulously cleaned. But that's because of Bulkhead, not anybody else.
Yes. If you enjoy staying on this ship, you would do well not to insult
No,
it.
I'm talking about look at the track she left.
She did
pushed
always
her.
have dirty boots.
My threat stands. Do not insult my ship.
I'm sorry, I just really miss Owen.
What about you? Can we insult you?
Why would you insult Bulkhead?
Well,
I don't
that's
know.
Nothing but kindness.
Maybe we're fighting and you get an edge.
Who says that's
Oh, so you can't win a fight, so you words are hard. Holy moly!
Yeah, aren't they?
So you resort to name calling. What are you, 7?
Although in the middle of a fight.
I mean, he does that for like losing arm wrestles as well, but
Yeah, you did lose that arm wrestle.
Yeah, because it was 3-on-1.
How do you know that?
You guys told me you did magic.
How do you know that?
Because
there's
you
no
said,
magic. I was just barely
I
alive
saw
when
you.
started
I
that
saw
shit.
your gestures. I heard your incantation.
There were
What
no
else could it be?
There were no gestures or magic cast.
Deception. No, no.
You're
no.
you're a barbarian. You don't even understand how magic works.
Hey, he's not a
Well,
stupid
actually,
barbarian.
I'm proficient in
Yeah.
Arcana.
Well, with that roll, you would know that when Bulkhead helped, he didn't cast anything.
Just the typical magical bullshit.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
You use
Genius.
magic now.
It's fine. Anything to
Genius.
soothe your bruised ego.
Bulkhead, I know you said that you don't have enough to make the broomstones, but what if I got you the material they're made from? Like, let's say they probably cost a lot because they're working, but if I got you the material they're made from, it's probably costs a lot less.
that's not That's not how Broomstone is acquired.
Yeah, aren't they made of brimstone?
Like, Broomstone... You don't find unrefined Broomstone anymore.
Oh no, I can make it. I promise you I can make it.
I would love to see you try.
I just need something of equal value.
Something that is priceless.
I mean, there's a mountain right there. Some people are probably gonna miss it.
Can Liara turn the mountain into a broomstone before we leave?
You can certainly try.
The mountain. Yeah, I guess I'll crush my alchemist stone and try to convert the mountain into a broomstone. It's gonna be wild. We love transmute masters.
So, does anybody of a not evil alignment wish to stop her?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Guys, I thought you wanted a broomstone.
No, you are the one that wants the Broomstone.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, no one's gonna
You
miss
are-
this mountain.
You are...
What?
The
You are
entire
still-
monastery built on top of the mountain.
Everyone is gonna.
You are attempting to convert an entire mountain into something because you made a deal that you can't make good on. So you want to deface a planet to attempt to make good on your deal.
What world are we around?
No,
Okay, fine. Let's go to that.
we never
one.
said we would do it for sure. We said we'd look into it. We
And
have.
also,
Doesn't
we
look like
said-
it worked out.
yeah, I think that deal was for like 6 months. It's only been like 2, so
It's
like
been
there's
3.
still plenty of time for that.
Okay. Yeah, let's just get the Zodiac guys.
Yes, we kind of have, universe dividing event. I think them getting a floating castle is a little bit down on the priority list. Just a tad.
Well, I kind of wanted us to have a floating castle before all the tourists show up. And I also have to make a statue to Triangula. And then I have to resurrect a sous chef. And
That's all your problem. You're the one that decided to break the laws of the universe and send 10th level magic across the universe.
it was a proof of concept. And it was for a good, it is for a good cause.
Is it though?
Yeah, because all the bad people are going to show up and kill each other.
Are
What,
they,
what are
though?
you certain of that?
Actually, yes, I'm very certain about that. There might be 1 or 2 good people that die, but a majority of them, I'm sure, are going to be evil.
And what determines if they're bad or not?
Well, I mean, usually people that are going into these tournaments are doing it for like greedy interests. So,
Or they could be desperate. You just went to the god of poverty and misery. There could be loads of those people that see no other way.
I don't know. I just really wanted to make his day better. And it seemed like I did. He even tried to give me a coin, but I gave it back to him. It seemed like he needed it more than me.
Yeah, that kind of looked weird. I didn't like the vibes from him.
All right. Zodiac.
Zodiac.
All right.
Yeah.
Where are you targeting to head back into Zodiac?
I'm a spooky.
We could go to Morin or we could go to my home.
Well, I was gonna go to
Orion.
my home in Morian, which I guess now is a church.
Sure. Your home's a church now.
Lucian, you know I met your sister once.
Yeah, she's a great gal.
Yeah, she wanted me to make her a new body. Not a new one, her one, but
That doesn't sound true.
that what? I'm not lying. Why would I lie about that?
I'm not saying you're lying. I just don't think that's actually what happened.
No, she wanted somebody else to do it, but she thought I was somebody else.
Anyways, time to get back, huh? So, as you all are heading back, taking this new teleportation, this plane shift ability Lucian has, I think this is a good place for us to go ahead and go and break everybody. We'll be right back. back, everybody. Where last we left off, the party had successfully gotten rid of God, I already forgot her name. Melissa Mayhem. After that, you decided that you wish to teleport back to your home in Morian. Choosing Lucian's home, of course, as natural as that would be. As soon as you arrive, you can tell that there's a little bit of a little more moisture in the air than typical for this season. It's a bit colder too, which is strange, given the fact that, well, it's not supposed to be cold at all.
It's so weird.
This is not normal for this time of year.
Yeah, like the rest of my body's cold, but my arm, I just don't feel anything.
Keep an eye on that.
That's because that one's dead. You get used to it, but you really shouldn't be getting used to it. There's a lot of things that we need to talk about in that. We'll get to it. What are we?
Looking outside, there's this gigantic statue with the various different saviors of Zodiac. The first ones, at least.
Oh. Haven't we actually been here before?
Absolutely.
Isn't this because there was a portal in the basement and dragons were coming through it, I believe?
That is correct.
And there was an angel that was trapped in there and everything that we had to...
Yeah, good memory.
Great. That was a long time ago.
Yes,
I
it
just
was.
remember I pushed around the dragon.
Oh yeah.
But... So we're here. Why did you bring us to your house? I mean, it works, I suppose.
It's the
This book that we
most
found
familiar
here.
place. You know, plane shift is a tricky spell. You got to really know where you're going, and I really know this place.
I mean, I suppose. People are also going to recognize you. You should probably cover up a little bit.
It's kind
sure.
of like, you know, that you don't see it like in front of your face. I don't know.
No, when Gabby was here, there was an entire mob around her within a couple of minutes.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, she did kind of come down from the heavens and, had the, like, our wings out and everything, and she was carrying a hippo and a robot, but still.
A hippo. It's accurate, you know.
Good
Yeah.
times.
A hippo and
Um,
a robot.
There was a festival going on at the time, but yeah, you're still technically like a god to these people. You may wish to cover up.
Why is your basement so humid and cold? Like,
I don't know.
Oh, and why did you have something trapped down there?
yeah, and there's
What?
also this book over here that none of us could open.
You had like some
Look.
angelic being like trapped in your mirror in the basement or something like that.
Oh yeah, we freed him.
Yeah, I think we freed him.
Right.
We kind of made a deal with him that we gave him a weapon for a while. I think he gave us it back. I can't actually remember what happened down here. It was a long time ago. That was like 4 wars ago.
I mean, I haven't been here for like 30 years, so I don't think that all this is on me.
Well, you're welcome. When dragons were trying to override your place, we kind of protected it. So
Yeah, we let the lower city fall.
While you're all talking here, you hear whistling coming from the other room. As a very robust and old halfling woman walks out with a tray of tea, and her eyes go wide as she sees you, Lucian, for the first time in 30 years, and drops the tea and cookies. Oh,
Can I grab him with my mage hand?
sleight of hand.
I will use my recap advantage. Come on. Yeah.
23. As soon as it begins to fall, just zoop, grab it midair. Oh, Lord. Lucian! Lucian, you're back! What?
Yes, I am.
She slaps you in the leg. After all this time, you couldn't even send me a letter or anything?
I've been busy.
I've been taking care of your fucking house.
You're doing a great job.
Were you the one that locked the angel in here?
What?
Oh.
I didn't lock anything in anywhere.
Oh. Why is it so cold and humid down here?
There's... What? Who the hell are you? Oh, wait, you're that... Wait, aren't you the assistant to the king?
No. What?
Oh, no, you're in a different body. Never mind.
Yeah.
Aren't you... Who the hell are you?
The one that owns the Lee Arboratory, the best store in Moran.
Really?
Yeah.
Marquise's magnificent wares of magical wonders is the best store in all of Morian.
Not for long.
Marquise is still at it, eh?
Well, he's more retired now. I think he said something, when you lose the twink, you lose the twink, and then went off and started doing something else.
Okay.
Are we doing phrasing?
If only you knew Marquise. But anyways, I was just delivering these to a couple of our cleaners that are here today.
Okay. Well, I'm just passing through real quick.
Should I make an announcement that you're here? Should I let
No, that's
Morian
fine.
know?
No,
Wait,
not
that's
really.
Cleaners.
Well, yes, you see, I've gotten quite old, and it's not like I've been given a budget to get more people to work here.
How long ago did these cleaners start working here?
I'd say about 30 minutes or so.
No, like when did you hire them? When did they start working here?
I've been using cleaners for about 5 years.
Are these new ones?
Yeah, these are new ones. The old ones just dropped off the face of the earth now that you mentioned it.
Oh my god, it's the friggin' cult. I knew they'd be here. Okay.
Wait, there's a cult here? I am so sorry, Lucian. And she reaches underneath her apron and pulls out a crossbow. I'll go kill them. It's fine.
Wait, guys, we should definitely not have them die.
I mean, I feel
Well,
like there's
let's,
something else that might work. You never gave her a budget. Like, even I take care of my estate. That's
She has a
shoddy
budget.
ownership.
She has a budget. The god of commerce didn't come up with a budget.
You didn't
There
even
was a
leave
stipend.
money behind for your estate. Even I do that. Like,
I turned it into a church. That's tax free.
What is
it's
that noise?
gated.
Okay, here,
Anyway,
let's go back to the new washing cultists, because we know they're all cultists, right, guys? That's not a weird hypothesis.
probably. God damn it.
I don't think everyone that we come across is a cultist.
It is if all the old cleaners die and now there's
Yeah,
a
but
bunch of new
when she
ones.
says,
They
"Oh,
didn't
yeah,
die,
no,
they
the-
just stopped working
The
here.
regular ones just disappeared randomly, and these two dumbasses just sort of showed up like, we're cleaners now.
I went through the guild hall, mister. Do you not trust the guild hall?
Not really.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know. Well, let's go meet these people.
We're
I'm
going
gonna-
to meet
I'm gonna
Clintus.
cast Detect Thoughts. Trap these guys.
It's literally that easy.
All right. You wander downstairs where you see that there are 4 relatively young-looking men currently sitting down and cleaning off their brushes that they've been scrubbing the floors and ceilings and walls with, and making sure they get all of the dirt and grime out of it into a bucket and, dumping out one of the dirty, filthy buckets and getting more fresh water from the tap of the well that's nearby. And as you're all walking forward, and excuse me, boys. They all look at you, Lucian, and their eyes go wide and start dazzling.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
in disguise.
Oh, you're wearing a disguise. Never mind then. They don't dazzle at all.
No, I was saying I need a disguise.
I told you
Oh.
that. Look, now everyone's going to know.
Eh.
We can just like check these guys for a brand. If they don't like.
Or you guys just watch their body language. I'm gonna say something, and they all like, "Hail Exium." What are they thinking, and how do they react when they hear that?
So the thought they all have is, oh my god, Lucian is really here. Holy shit, finally. I was hoping I'd get to meet him one day. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, he saved my family. This guy's incredible. I'm so happy that I can do this now. I wonder if he'll give me a raise.
All right. Well, these guys seem good and normal. Let's go.
Casimir's also going to like read this in his book and look at the last one. It's like, it's not happening, mate.
Rips it out of the book.
Yeah, I've got my book. I can read people's memories too.
Ah,
I can read their thoughts.
Lucian?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
All right. Well, glad to have you aboard.
So
I gotta go.
and you could just hear him in his mind. Shit, how do I ask for a raise? Fuck. Damn it. Shit.
You know, like, just while we're here, since you're such a big fan, you know, you should really, like, stand up, stretch, you know, fix your posture and everything.
Oh, yeah, and they stand up and they're just covered in the dirt of cleaning your estate.
Right. Remember from the mages before, where was the injection marks? It was like the wrist.
Oh, they're on their wrist. Yeah.
Yeah, give me your wrist.
Yeah, sure. And they all hand over their wrists.
Just kind of look over. Do any of them look infected?
Not at all.
Yeah, okay. Look, and I'm just gonna hold up each of the wrists like one by one. You guys are paranoid. Not everyone we come across is going to be a cultist.
I don't know. That's just weird that the
Wait,
all the other ones.
how can we be cultists? We all worship the Zodiac saviors.
Who are they?
He looks very angry at you when you ask that. Lucian, Nobu, all the other ones,
Never heard of
Imperial,
Nobu. Isn't he the?
Gabriella.
Isn't Nobu like the
She's okay.
the count right
Yeah,
now?
these
the
were-
noble lord.
That's his son. But yeah, we should be going.
Yeah, these you're just harassing innocent people.
Oh, Lucian.
Oh, Lucian, this one's
Harassing
wanting
him?
a pay raise, by the way. You should give him it. I mean, you are his god after all.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
Lucian, since we're at your estate, you had a cook, and I heard you buried him at the estate. Is that true?
What?
When he died, a Gordon.
Ramseek.
Did he die?
Gordon
He's
did die,
dead.
yeah.
He's dead.
Oh. Well, what about him?
Is he buried here?
I don't know.
What? Why didn't you know? I thought you had him buried in your. Okay. I'm gonna ask.
You
the
seem to know
halfling.
so much more about him than I do. I don't know where he's buried.
No, I'll ask the halfling.
He wasn't buried here. He was buried with all of the other members of Ares Church.
Oh, he is gonna be so pissed. Okay, where is that? Just for reference.
Ares Church?
Yeah, is that the one in Nordis?
Yeah. No, it's shit. Fuck, where is it?
Liara don't get smited where he's strongest.
No, I know.
No shit.
I need a
It's in
sous chef.
Taurus. It's in Taurus, right next to his
Taurus?
arena.
Okay, cool. I just need a sous chef.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Yeah, you should stand about 20 feet away from her right now.
Everybody
Just
takes a
in case.
big step back.
It's just in case.
Okay, let's get out of here, guys. Where are we going?
We should find out, like, what's going on. Like, get the general what's been happening over the past couple of months.
That's that Nobu guy. He has all those advisors. I even had books on people.
But if we go there, then they're going to ask about, like, when are we getting our castle, and... Do we really
Tell them
want
the same
that?
thing you always tell them. We're working on it.
Yeah, we did promise him 6 months. Which,
Yeah, it's like months away still, but still. I mean, we can drop by, sure. We could go see Ariel.
yeah, she was supposed to get a broomstone. Hopefully she did it.
Oh, yeah, we'll check around on things.
Mhm.
But I need to find like a disguise.
Don't you have magic?
Not that kind of magic.
You don't have disguise self, Lucian, really? With
Not
all
prepared.
of the gambling you did, with
I don't have it
all of the
prepared.
spell scroll, it's a ritual spell, you doofus.
Gambling's a sin.
Look,
Those killing.
here, I've got Bold Weller gear.
I
Since
know,
I
I
can
don't-
turn
Turn
it
you into a
chill out,
gnome.
you can put this on. It's like heavy furs and stuff.
Actually, I can polymorph you into something.
That seems ridiculous.
You could. Never mind.
Yeah, Casimir, give me the furs. I'll just kind of wrap myself up and be.
Yeah, here you go. There's
Fur
my
wizard.
Bold Weller gear. I'm wanting that back.
Yeah, no problem.
Lucian, can I get you to sign my tome?
Sure.
He brings it out to you, and it's Commerce and the Beyond.
All right. It's a good book.
Thanks. I heard it was in your personal collection, so I bought it.
All right.
By the way, there's a rumor that there's 20 books missing from your personal archives. What are they?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I hadn't heard that.
Oh. I'm sure it's probably just a rumor then. Okay, bye.
All right.
All right,
Here.
where are we going next, guys?
Castle?
Yeah, I was thinking castle. Unless you guys want to.
The
I don't
Morian
really see a
estate?
reason to go to the Arbitrary. It's like, yeah, castle's better. It's just more information. I feel like.
All right.
Sure.
Well, you all head on over towards Morian Estate. As soon as you get inside, you see that the security is much more lax here than it was previously. There's no longer an entire militia outside, or sorry, an entire military force outside patrolling or, living here. Instead, you see that there's a lot less activity around the estate. Even servants seem to be few and far between right now. You head
Well,
over. Where are you going to be looking for whoever lives here?
I assume there's like a main hall or something,
Mhm.
you know, where visitors go.
All right. You walk into the main hall, and a couple of servants, pass by, smile, and wave.
You guys seen Kato? You know, the general?
I'm sorry, Miss Liara. Or sorry, I'm sorry, Miss. The general is quite busy.
Where is he?
He's quite busy. And they just walk away.
Doesn't one of us have sending stones, or was that sea bass?
I don't have any.
Yeah, it was
I think it was
Seabass.
probably Seabass.
He had the sending stone.
I mean, I'll go and ask
General.
them. Or I'll just like walk up to one of the guards and ask for where Kato is.
Oh. Kato does not live on these premises. He was only here during the time of war that we were experiencing. Typically speaking, he could be found over by the barracks at the north end of the docks.
Okay,
Okay.
where's Nobu? I guess, Junior.
I believe he's in the observatory up top.
There's an observatory here. God, this castle gets better and better every time we come here. guys.
That's what he calls it.
Okay. No one's going to stop me if I just walk about this castle all day.
Of course not, Casimir.
Just double checking.
Yes.
Right, it's this way, isn't it? And I'll just point in a random direction.
Yeah, it'll point you in the proper direction that you need to be heading
Thank you.
in. Of course. Happy Ascension.
What?
Ascension, you're going upstairs.
Look at his wrist.
He's still pointing. There's nothing on his wrist.
Okay.
You need to stop being so paranoid. Not everyone we come across is a
Oh, that's a joke.
Whoa.
That was a
First
joke.
guy you don't suspect is the
That was also just a weird saying in general, but okay,
You're
thank you.
ascending the Good day.
Yeah, same to you. You know, they really need to get a better army around here. Also, I still have that guy's armor, but I'm not going to give him it back.
Yeah, it
Don't
looks like they
even
have a lot
wear
of budget
armor.
cuts.
Hey, I give him 5,000 gold for this armor. So,
No, I'm
I
talking
paid
about
for
the
this.
castle.
Yes, I know. It looks a little bit sparse around here, but maybe it's just because it's not wartime anymore.
Or maybe because you took all of Nobu's money.
I mean, if they didn't keep enough to keep themselves going, that sounds like their problem.
Actually, he kept enough
They
just
should
for
take that
6
up with
months.
their leader, and the one in charge.
But he did want a bitch and flying castle in 6 months. Is what he said.
Which might mean someone might be looking to, rise against and take over this castle. Like a commoner, maybe.
Commoner militia.
So, heading all the way up the stairs, you see that there is a ladder that takes you to the roof of the castle, which has been completely and not very well destroyed to have room for a very, very large spyglass to be put in and staring directly towards the sun right now. Nobu
Staring at
Jr.
the
is
sun.
Nobu Jr. is sitting next to it with his fishbowl, writing in a journal. Hey guys, hi. I assume that's Liara. Points at Lucian.
Yes.
No.
Oh, so that one's Liara.
Which one's pointing at?
Liara.
Oh. Yeah, and I got a cat. I'm gonna point at her.
Yep, that is Liara.
You awakened a cat? You
Yeah,
have to
look
teach me
at
that
it.
spell. Been reading about that, but
I'm gonna start.
like
writing
Mom
down
said, only
true-
hippies awaken things.
I'm gonna start
What?
writing down true polymorph.
Only hippies awaken things. That's what Mom said.
I don't know. I miss your mother. She was very nice to me.
Oh, don't worry, she'll be back.
Oh, he's still delusional. Okay.
No, I prefer to think that I'm still hopeful. So
And I
who's
should
the
wish-
homeless guy?
Which one's that?
Points at Lucian.
I'm
Just someone that we're
disguised.
bringing along. Don't
You are
worry about it.
disguised right now.
Godfather.
The homeless guy.
It's just the grifter we picked up.
His name's Lucy.
Oh, that's what a few people used to call Lucifon. He came by once in a while.
Spoke to him recently. Wasn't too happy.
Really? He's always a great dinner guest.
There was a sort of war going on. Minor details. We were coming to check, just get a general lay of the land. How are things going here? Or like Zodiac in general?
Oh man, things are great. So I just found out about this new form of magic called divination. So I decided I was going to build an observatory up here, but we recently found out that apparently I ordered a budget cut to renovations in the castle due to the fact that the castle's going to be floating soon, so renovations would just coincide with all of that, right? So I've just been building everything myself, which shouldn't be a big problem, right? By the way, how are the broomstones going, Liara?
Got half of them.
Oh, that's great. Gonna be done in time, right?
Yeah.
'Cause last public announcement that I addressed to the public, I told them it would be done in within a year.
Oh no, we're gonna have it done in 3 months, right before the festival.
Yep, I
The
told them in
tournament.
1 year we're going to the sky, baby.
No, it's 3 months. 'Cause
3 months?
We have to make
I'll make the next announcement.
Maybe just hold off from doing that,
Not a
just in
problem at
case
all.
some things
It's all
happen.
right. My likeness in the public's eye has gone down recently. Apparently they think I'm harebrained.
They're
Well,
not like
you know.
plotting an uprising at all, are they?
No.
Okay, that's good. Good to know.
Why? Did you hear something?
No, we heard
No.
Ares was at the shores. That's what we did hear, but like doesn't look like he's here at all.
Oh, yeah, but we have our entire fleet out there, and they're talking him down. He made a very simple request, and honestly, we were debating on it. Well, request is a strong word. It was actually a demand.
What did he do?
Oh, he just wanted to have access to break one thing in your shop every time you spoke ill on him or his followers.
I've never done that.
I mean, it sounded like a safe bet to me. It was that or go to war, so yeah.
So, has he been getting rowdy often? We've heard that has...
Honestly,
People
only
kind of
about
ex-
Liara.
Oh, right, okay.
It's
So it's
really
more just
weird.
the Liara thing. Okay.
Yeah.
That's... Because we heard as people were sort of, up in arms a little bit.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
spreading a bit more.
Oh, he's
you
been
know,
recruiting a
rumors
lot
happen.
more. Yeah.
It is really weird why he's so obsessed with me.
I don't know, man. Gods are fickle.
See
Yes,
if
they
you
are.
have,
would know.
Summit...
You know, my family.
Oh, what's your family got to do?
He's gonna show his tattoo to everybody.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's just all of the Zodiac gods. And it's
Yeah,
not
it's
very
really-
well
yes.
done either. It's like cartoonish faces of each of them.
That's what that one's you. I'm gonna point at Lucian on there and then point at Lucian.
I was just thinking the same thing.
I'm gonna move Liara to her own spot, just so that when this night comes, when, not if, it's only going to hit Liara.
Fair enough. Good call. So yeah,
Just-
what brings you
just
guys
stand here
back?
for me.
Oh,
Oh, we're just checking in. We're doing some things, and we're kind of between stuff.
Cool. By the way, homeless man, you can refer to me as your liege if you like. Something casual.
my lord.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like malord. I feel like those people should have hats that they're tipping or something, and just I don't know. That one's not really my liking. I think liege is casual, right?
Where's Ariel?
Oh, she's conducting all of the mage business for me now. I sat her at the table of mages.
The table of mages.
Yeah, it was this new great idea that Marquise actually came up with, where we're going to get the most respected mages who helped us during the war to come together and figure out how we're going to keep progressing through society. They're actually the ones that were upset about me allocating such a large budget to renovating the castle with, broomstones, but, whatever. It's totally worth it to
Wait
fly.
a second. Why aren't you there? And why wasn't I invited? And why wasn't Casimir invited?
Oh, I just don't go. Casimir's not accepted by all of the mages. It has to be a unanimous decision. And 2 of them voted not to have you there.
Who voted?
Yeah, wait, who voted?
All votes are confidential.
I
100%
open my book
Marquise.
and
Who's the
read
other
my
one?
book.
Yeah.
The first one was Desmond, and the second one was him. Sorry, no, the first one was Desmond, the second one was Ariel.
Mostly
So
are.
who's on this council?
That's also confidential.
I'll read my book.
It's him, it's Ariel, it's Desmond, it is for Pharaoh, and it is Marquise.
Interesting. Have you heard any uprising of a new king that's going to be taking over?
No,
anywhere?
what? There's no uprising. No. No, if anybody was uprising, I'd just have them killed.
What?
I'm
I'm
joking.
reading my book.
I'm
Yeah,
joking.
what is
In his mind, he is joking, but he's also somewhat debated it out of concern for his own well-being.
And the book doesn't go into detail of anyone that might be doing so.
It's just not everybody is super happy about the budget cuts I made. That's why I took the largest hit. We took 40% of that budget as a cut to our staff at the castle. So we laid off a whole bunch of them in order to, make sure we don't hurt the public servants.
Right, so you mean your castle's pretty undefended at the moment, and if a bunch of people were to group together and,
A bunch
rush
of people
it.
grouped together, I have fireball.
No, that's a good idea. I respect that.
This was this little girl we met today that loved fire.
What?
Her daughter, but she doesn't remember her anymore. Or
Oh, you mean
I'm
that
not sure
child
which
that you
one.
turned into the adult that you turned into a child, the mass murderer, right? That you freed from jail, that one?
Yeah, I
that
freed a mass murderer,
Dude,
but
I had to bury that information for you guys just so you're aware, because right now in the public's eye, you guys are pretty high, right? So I just had to make sure we pulled a few strings to make sure that
then
information.
we should endorse you.
We did that before that. We did a lot of the stuff that we did for the police.
Anyways, we should get to that Council of Mages. I think we'll get more information from them.
Yeah. Well, actually, can you just bring Ariel here?
Yeah, sure, I can call for her, and he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a sending stone. Hey, Ariel. Ariel. Yeah? Yeah, Liara's back here. Tell her I'm busy. Right, I told her you're busy, but she doesn't. But yeah, she apparently needs you for something. 20 minutes. All right, yeah, that's fine. Hey, do you want some milk and cookies when you get back? Ooh, milk and cookies sound great. All right, great. The raisin ones? No, I don't want your fucking raisin cookies. Don't give me any more raisin cookies. Snickerdoodle? Yeah, Snickerdoodle. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Hey, Nobu Jr., I have this cool trick where I can take those raisin cookies and turn them into regular cookies. But then when she's eating them, if she doesn't eat them fast enough, they turn back into raisin cookies.
Jesus.
I realize you're pranking yourself.
No, it's my old body, but it's not a prank. I mean, if she eats it fast enough, she'll be fine.
I don't want to do that to her. That would be kind of mean,
I used to feed a horse wood. But it was carrots when it was
For some
eating it.
reason, whenever we speak, I just I lose the ability to know how to reply to you. Does anybody else have that issue?
Yes.
All right. Well, obviously, you guys are welcome to roam about the estate wherever you want to go, hang out. My room's off limits. Yeah, enjoy.
Bulkhead is going to instinctively inspect the craftsmanship of his home renovation.
Oh God. Do you have stone cutting or something like that?
Carpenter.
I'll take carpenter, sure. Yeah. Roll me carpenter's check utilizing wisdom.
Not intelligence?
No, you're inspecting to see how well the job was done.
Anyway. 18.
18. Yeah, if rain comes in here, it's probably going to flood the whole castle. There was no forethought into protection of this area. The hole that he cut into the roof as well, or destroyed into the roof, it's not even facing the side that it faces the side that the moon rises, which means you lose half of the night for observing because the moon's in the way of you seeing clearly.
He's gonna like point out, like verbally, like almost instinctive, like without thinking. He's just like, you realize that you didn't take into account like protection of the actual building, as well as the fact that if this is an observatory, you aren't able to actually stargaze for half the night because you have it pointed at where the moon rises, right?
Nah, I don't think it's that big of an issue.
I'm gonna whisper to Nobu, don't worry about that moon for too long.
Thanks. Yeah, that would actually help a lot. I didn't actually think about that.
Yeah, don't worry about that thing.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, we'll be fine. Thanks, though.
It's also gonna, if it rains, like this whole building will flood. Is this up to code? Did you follow building code doing this?
What building?
What are you, in the Union?
I can be if I have to.
Do you belong in the guild or something?
I can be if I have to.
This is my family's castle, okay? We've had this castle for 12 generations.
I'm gonna use fabricate and fix the roof.
Dude,
Get your shit together.
that took me
I'll
a
help
week.
No, the telescope is still sticking out, but
Oh,
it's like actually
okay.
well formed and like solid.
Yeah, I'll help in use stone shape since you said it was like made of stone. the
Liara,
area.
do you know anything about divination? Canonically.
No, well, she knew. What's his face knew a lot about divination. What was that guy's name? I had
Desmond?
Triangula?
No, her friend that we shot a hole through because he ate the fucking lasagna. It was like Markin or Carbon. Carbon, that was his name.
Gordon?
No, it was Carbon. Carbon, the Gif Yankee, the
Oh,
divination.
Carbon. Yeah. That
Oh, the
guy.
guy that got smote?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of you.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Don't worry, I know a guy who knows a lot about divination. I'll bring him here tomorrow.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, my friend Carbon.
You're talking about the guy that died because you were shit talking a god, right?
No, he said, and he didn't even shit talk a god. He just said it was better than a god's food.
Yes.
Listen, guys, we have a very strict no shit talking any gods policy in this castle, okay?
Good.
That's a very good policy to have.
It is
Something
capital punishment if you talk shit on a god in this castle. That can be, if there's consequences for others around you, punishable by a public hanging.
Dang.
That's something that you should really abide by just in your general life, Liara.
Oh.
You should really stop.
Yeah.
You should stop shit talking Ares anytime you get.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying bad things about him. I've only said facts, and I respect him as a person, not a god.
Was Ares ever a person?
Bulkhead is stepping away from Liara.
You know, like, you built a roof on this place, but you probably shouldn't, because it might not last for too much longer. Oh. Oh,
He's also in the harbor. He definitely heard you.
well, no, he's in his
Alright.
arena. He can't leave there.
He can leave. But I mean, if somebody like another god goes in there, he is obligated to fight them,
Oh.
or he's
I thought he
forced.
couldn't. Oh, yeah, he could leave. He did meet us on the battlefield.
He
that
did.
one
He
time.
can leave.
Yeah.
He was choosing not to because he was lazy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Didn't they say that he's like in the harbor and they're talking him down?
Oh, yeah, how
like-
far away do you mean when you say the harbor?
Yeah, can we see like a fleet by the ocean since we're
Oh
out?
yeah,
we
just
see
angle
Ares
down the
himself?
spyglass, and you can roll me a perception check with advantage, thanks to the
Jeez.
spyglass. Who's looking?
I'll join in on that.
Go
I
ahead.
want to see if he's actually there. $33.
Well, 33.
All right. So, you see Ares back to his true glory of a god form. Standing on his ship, looking directly at you as you look at him with the spyglass from about 2 or 3 miles away.
I'll wave a little bit.
He smiles.
You're looking better. I'm just going to say it from here and just imagine that you can hear me. Nothing?
He begins walking in the general direction of Liara's shop.
Oh, he's coming.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Oh boy.
You know, this
no.
could be good for us. It's not going to be.
How so?
Only pushes Liara closer to Shar.
Like, you know, they could potentially resolve their differences here. You know, come to a heart to heart.
You know what? At this point, anything's possible. Let's do that.
Oh god, wait, guys, we still have to meet up with Ariel. Where is she, by the way?
Yeah, we're not going to him.
Yeah,
He's
gonna-
going to your shop, but
Oh, he'll get to see Bluky. I hope they meet.
do you know, that's a good point. That's fine. Just let them go. So where's Ariel?
Well, she said she'll be on her way back here. I imagine she has to use like a teleportation circle. She doesn't have a lot of spell slots, unfortunately. So
Oh,
Oh,
and because
yeah.
we absolutely learned from our mistakes. Lucy, can you do that little project illusion thing? Have you ever seen this person? Show him the woman.
Oh, I don't have
Voidweaver.
that ready. I used
Here, I can
I
do
used
it.
that ability to plane shift us here.
you don't
I
have
can't-
minor
You
illusion.
don't have minor illusion.
No,
I
I'm gonna
don't have
alter-
it prepared.
I'm gonna
That's a
alter self.
cantrip.
I'm
Is
gonna
it?
alter
Yes.
self and look like her.
No, I don't have that one. No. I was
Yeah.
using silent image before.
Remind me to look like who again?
Stellara.
Oh, okay. No. No, I've never seen her before.
Let me see your wrist for a second.
Yeah, sure. Shows you
But
the
look.
wrists.
Or like injection marks.
He has some pimples.
Can I look at the the fish? Is the fish like being weird?
The fish is currently upside down, so yeah.
Casimir, check the fish.
It's been dead for 2 years.
It's been dead for 2 years.
Sir, your fish is dead.
No, it isn't.
It's upside down and floating. It's dead.
No, it's just a trick he does. I
And how long
taught
has he
him.
been-
He's
how long has he
very
been
good at
doing
the
this?
trick.
How long has he been doing this trick?
Every time someone looks at him, he plays dead. That's the trick.
Bobcat,
What-
Bobcat, Bobcat. I'm just like gonna walk over, just like put an arm on his shoulder. Like, just come here for a little second.
What's wrong with your planet?
Oh, look,
Bulkhead perception check out of the corner of your eye. From the corner of your eye, when nobody's looking at the fish, it does right into the right direction. But as soon as anybody looks at it, it goes back to playing dead.
Holy shit!
look. He has trouble just accepting death in general, like. So, give the
Okay,
give
wait.
the kid a break.
I think he's right about the fish.
I'm sure he is. Yes, that's
Yeah.
a good. That's a good.
Sure
he- He's right about the fish, exactly.
The fish secretly winks at you, Bulkhead, and nobody else sees.
What doesn't Vindir see isn't it?
Vindir sees.
Oh yeah, Vindir sees everything though. That's different. When I say nobody else, Vindir sees. Just blanketly, Vindir, you see. You saw the fish's pulse in its body.
Just imagine Vindir looked at the tank and said, "I know."
So yeah, that's
This
you got
world
it.
hurts my head.
I don't think we've
Well,
got recharging points.
that's not our
probably
fault.
why.
We're a 90% chaotic union.
What? Oh, did you
Bulkhead,
know
you're the
this?
only person that makes sense to here. A chaotic union is a scale and metric that various worlds have to see what the natural alignment of an individual on that plane of existence is. It is how close they are to the true forms of being, the law, the chaos, and the neutrality.
Oh God, no wonder your backwater is so... 90%!
It used to be 95. We went down
It-
5% in the last 10 years. We're doing really well.
Oh, do you have a census of people, specifically mutes?
I
What?
was curious how many people were mute at one time. Let me see if I have that.
Oh my gosh!
Wait,
Perfect.
you're not going to torture them or enslave them or
No, I just need to know the ones
capture
that died.
them, force
The
them to
ones
be in
that
a
died during the
cult.
flood.
You're not going to defile any graves.
Only the ones that signed off on the necromancy thing.
Oh yeah, no problem.
What happened in the last 10 years that the...
Oh, a war and a
Necro-
flood. A very major war and a flood.
We did.
We
Oh,
did.
You guys have brought more order to this world.
So, the reason why it dropped 5 points is because those 5 points died.
Mass genocide, yes. Dragonborns are almost extinct on our realm.
Almost.
They are very tasty.
Casimir, you're funny. You didn't eat any of my staff on your way up here, right?
I don't remember.
Please don't eat my staff. I have
I
very few anymore.
didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't.
Probably.
And also, all of them are good people. Like, after we had to let go of the other ones, these ones, like, made sure they brought their friends and family to say thank you for letting them keep their jobs, and it made me really uncomfortable.
I don't just take random people off the street. Most of the time.
We have an entire jail. Like,
Darn, you should.
I mean,
really
yeah, but
give him that budget back.
Only if we don't complete it in 3 months.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's going to be worth it because even if you float the castle, the town is still going to be pissed off.
Yeah.
why would they be
I
pissed
don't
out?
know.
We have a floating castle.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of inspiring to see a floating castle.
Right?
near your
Do you
city.
have a floating castle?
I have a floating ship.
But that's not a castle.
It's my castle. I
Plus,
built it.
we need
Know
this
who's floating castle?
king that's coming.
A man's
Uh-oh.
ship is his castle.
You were lagging there. What'd you say?
No, I said a man's ship is his castle.
Gotcha. So yeah, oh, general consensus. Here, come with me to my library. You all walk out of the observatory. He does bring the fishbowl with him. As soon as you get downstairs into the library, he just goes over to one of the bookshelves that are labeled Consensus Bureau, and just starts going through all of them. To likability by the working class, likability by the noble class, likability by handy capable. Okay, and you said deaf, right?
You said mute.
Mute. Specifically, 8 mute people that signed the necromancy clause that died within the last 3 years.
Okay, yeah. Here is the consensus from all of the people who have any type of handicap and wondering how accessible our city was. They laughed at me when I said I wanted to get that consensus. You know, who's laughing now?
Yeah, no, this is perfect.
You're gonna have to look at the obituaries, though. That's in the common library. I don't have that here. It's too depressing. You know, they wanted to add my mom to that list.
She's not dead.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, why are you calling it a consensus?
Oh, because this is the listing of every single person in our city who has these various classifications that I've given them, and I was wondering how likable I am by them. So this is my approval rating. They thought it was anonymous, but we made sure we got all the names and home addresses.
Is Blukey in here?
Yeah. She doesn't like me.
That's not true. She likes everybody.
She doesn't like anybody.
He goes over to a shelf where it's labeled small races and flips through to Blukey, and it says likability, and out of all of the ranking stats, she put 1 in each category out of 10.
It's not very nice of her. Maybe she was having a bad day. Okay, anyways, I'm going to just go through and look at write down all the mute people's names.
Yeah. So, yo, guys, what you been up to lately?
Oh, I learned the world's greatest recipe, and I'm going to use it to beat a god.
In the cook-off?
Yes, not the world's, the universe's.
Sweet. I'm going to be there.
In the arena or the cook-off?
The cook-off. I have this great family recipe for chili. The key is you make hot dogs, and then you put the chili on them, and then cheese.
It does sound like really good chili.
It's the best chili I've ever had.
I came up with an idea that's simple, but brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't say it. But let me just say when I do it, it's going to change a lot of things. It involves bread and cheese.
I already like it. So you roll me an investigation. Let's see if you can find all the mute people. Jesus.
Okay, I'm going to use a game advantage on it. Investigation. Yeah. Roll. Ooh, 12. I'm going to use... We got a few rerolls. Whose reroll that I got? I got 3 inspirations from Ur, 2 from Papa Shambles. Okay, I'm going to use one of Ur's inspirations. Thank you, Ur.
What?
I really appreciate you on this.
Why are you taking mine? No.
No, it says you gave me 3.
It's the one that you
Oh,
donated.
I thought you were talking about from today. I'm like, I didn't one
no.
from today.
No. Let's re-roll that with advantage.
I thought you were just taking mine, the one I have for this session.
Oh my god, 22. We love it. I hope I crit.
You do not.
Something feels wrong in the universe.
So,
I'll drop that too.
you find as many names as there are for people with that designation in this book. And you also notice that he added hippies to this consensus for handicaps.
That's odd.
What?
Nothing. I just noticed you put a lot of druids in here.
And rangers, yeah.
And rangers. Why rangers? Isn't one of the
They're
city's heroes
hippies.
a ranger?
Yeah, but not just. It's just, like, if all you do is sit in the woods and sit in trees and play music and run your toes in dirt, you're a hippie. And
What if you're
hippies
hunting
have brain
animals?
damage.
What if you're like hunting things?
Yeah, but if, like, there's difference. We just labeled all of the hippies in that book.
Why isn't Desmond in it? He doesn't wear shoes.
Well, that's because he's blind. Also, he's not a citizen of Morian.
He's not a citizen, but he's on the council?
He's on the Global Council, not the Morian Council.
Hey, why isn't Luna on that council?
You're kidding, right?
Well, I mean, I get that she's not a good person, but she's still like a really good wizard.
Yeah, we don't want to keep her in the loop about what we're doing or what we know. Like, one of our topics is how do we defend against Luna?
You can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I think we have some ideas.
But are they good ideas?
I kind of want to see these ideas.
We have ideas.
I'm gonna tug at Casimir to look at the book.
I'll look at the book.
One of the ideas they have is throughout the city have these magic mouths that, when activated, will sound like crying children to distract her.
I'll like surely out of that little section of his and go and just shake his head.
Yeah, she always did have a weird thing with children. But I don't have anything like that.
You did,
What?
but you did.
Don't. As she says
I
that,
said you
Keely
did.
flies out and she slaps it instinctively to the ground. What the hell is that?
One of the things that you've animated.
Anyways, I should probably be getting back to my research.
Yes, research.
It was.
Still waiting for Ariel.
Oh yeah, she's supposed to be here, right? I'm here. She's coming down the hallway now. Hey guys, hey.
We missed you.
Hey.
Hey, we have some questions and we probably wanted to talk to the full council about it, but like, if you can answer them, that would make this easier.
I can answer all questions you have. What's up?
Is there a king that's coming up, an up and coming like tyrant king thing?
A tyrant king?
Something like that, yeah.
It's not going. They're not supposed to be a tyrant. They're supposed to be just. Is there someone that's looking to overthrow the throne of Morian?
Well, that wouldn't be just.
Just in their own mind.
Just humorous. Like, is there anyone, like a commoner specifically? Or is there any other throne that's on this continent?
There's always rumors going around of individuals that think that they could rule better than the current ruling class. Supposedly.
But is there any, like, recent groups that have been maybe starting to gain a bit of traction?
Yeah, the Fargazers.
That
Tell
sounds
us a little bit more about those.
What, the Fargazers?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they're a group of... We're not using the word fanatics yet, who believe that Morian is being led into a downward spiral where all of our tax money is being put into horrible situations and going to lead to the downfall of this 1,000-year empire. Or sorry, 400-year empire. Wait, 12 generations. That's 50 years each.
600.
Yeah, 600-year empire.
What about? Do you recognize this person? I'm gonna alter self to Stellara.
Oh. Yes.
How?
How?
Where?
Red Book. Recent
Book.
entry.
Oh, okay, that's
Interesting.
good.
Recent entry to the Red Book. Yeah, we.
Wasn't it the blue book?
Yeah, it
the,
was a blue.
sorry,
book.
the Blue Book. Yeah, the Blue Book. Yeah. Recent
Still a
entry
good
to the Blue Book.
Where is she?
Which number?
She was moved up to 2.
What, behind me?
Luna. You're 3.
She's above us.
Yeah, she's above us. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Well, not. I mean, it's a
Er-
fair assessment.
Casimir was also recently bumped off the list.
Why was I bumped off the list?
it's wizards.
Yeah, it's just wizards.
Magic users.
I'm a wizard.
He's a scientist and he does magic.
Doesn't
Put him
make
back
you a-
on.
We don't think that he needs to be on that list.
Casimir, do magic.
We? Who's the we? It would just be, the same couple of people that supposedly kept me off of council.
Yes.
Oh, I need to give you spell slots. I'm gonna start pouring all my spell slots into her.
Oh yeah, definitely need more of those. Thank you.
Did you end up getting that broomstone that I told you about up north?
We've researched it and we're working on getting an excavation team.
Well, we needed 2 months.
We're getting an excavation team.
Do you remember the child?
What?
The,
Wait,
the
did it
fire
affect her
starter one.
too?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You did, Melissa, the one that you turned into before the joke came about.
I don't know. They have this weird joke going on that I had a kid. Could you imagine?
Ew, no, that would be horrible. No, you would have to. I learned about what is necessary to have children, and that's disgusting.
No, she didn't. You didn't literally have.
Do you know what that
You-
does to your body when you push one of those things out? Like, that is. Ew.
Okay, that's not what we're talking about at all.
I need a correct body first before I do that. I want it to look like me. This one doesn't look like me.
Right.
Okay, so both of them are broken. Okay.
Have you been working at the Liarbratory recently?
Not particularly. I decided to stay away from there with Ares doing what Ares is doing.
He's on his way there right now.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, I gotta go down there and hire like a fox person to raise rabbits.
How does Ario's arm look?
You look down at her arm, and it's perfectly fine.
Okay, so she...
Why do you want to hire a fox person to raise rabbits?
Oh, it's the first spell component.
Oh, do you mean the foxes that work for the library?
Yeah,
Oh, they're so good.
they are really
I
cute.
really wish I could get like 3 or 4 of them to work for me.
Maybe you go down there and I hand her a thing of Electrum. Go down there and get a bunch. Just make sure one raises a ton of rabbits.
I'll see if any of them can be persuaded. You gave her an Electrum?
No, a ton.
Okay.
Like all
You reach into your coin purse and all of your Electrum is gone.
What?
You pull out a single coin that has the face of the old withered man on it.
Very nice. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna pull out the gold that what's his face gave us Nobu from the bag of holding. It's like 10,000.
What if you have no gold?
No, there was 300,000.
Wait,
None
who
of
was
us
holding the
touched
bag
that.
of holding?
It was in party loot.
Yeah,
Who
it's
is
part of- I would
holding-
assume Bulkhead, but
Okay, then. Then it's there.
doesn't give.
Sorry, it was 150,000, isn't it? Because we got 50% of
Yeah,
it.
I'm just gonna give her
Right now.
10,000. Just hire a few and make sure you buy little rabbits that are pregnant because they have to raise the rabbits from birth.
Okay.
So you're spending the money from the budget you took from.
Well, I would be spending my own, but apparently I got robbed by that god that I told was doing a good job. Like, kind of mean.
Well,
He's
that
doing a good job.
restored balance to the currency because now all of the electrum that you were trying to make more valuable is gone.
Yeah, now it's gonna be worth a ton. We just skyrocketed the price of electro.
The god of poverty.
Well,
Good thing we didn't go in there with her.
Just seems spiteful. Whatever. Here, just go. Please go get those things. I'll give you a 9th level spell slot tomorrow.
Awesome.
What do you guys want to do now? We know that she's here. We should look at the red book and figure out where her last location was seen.
Let's go through the book.
Blue book.
Blue book, my
And
bad. Yeah.
Also, we should find out more about that group. Just in case.
Farseers? Well, I mean, any group that's plotting a revolution, wouldn't they be in no man's land?
I doubt it. Ariel, where was the last sighting of this, or last known location of this group?
They have this symbol that they've been utilizing. It's a broken ship down the middle. I believe there was a handful of sightings by the South Piers.
Within the city.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they're a lot closer than we actually thought.
I mean, we could just walk over there.
Yeah, sure.
We might run into Ares, seeing as he keeps walking across the city. Okay, let me just grab the blue book real quick and then we can go.
Roll me a D100. Let's see if you come across Ares while you're walking. And you guys already have a blue book.
Holy shit.
Yeah. As you are walking across the city, you cross paths with Ari, who's just leisurely whistling and walking.
I'll see you at the cook-off.
Bulkhead fucking bolts
Oh
on
my
the side of
gosh.
the fucking street. It's like, oh god, no.
I'm going with Bulkhead on this one.
He takes 2 steps directly to you, Liara.
Lyra's gonna pull out her spatula.
Crouching down in a full squat to get eye level with you. Takes his hand and drops a lot of dust directly in front of your face.
What is that?
Oh, just, some of your rare plants.
Why would you do that to a plant?
Well, did it hurt you?
Not as much as the plant.
Good. He'll stand back up and start walking away, whistling happily.
Ares, we had an agreement on this, and you agreed to it.
And she hasn't kept her end.
No, but I said any damage to the laboratory, and you would pay me half for what it was, because I own half of it.
You'll
You
get your
agreed
money.
to this.
You'll have your
Good.
money. She'll have her suffering. Keep talking, Liara. Every
I'll
time you
see
do,
you.
something else is destroyed.
At the cook-off.
He starts walking back towards the laboratory.
Why is that something bad?
Stop antagonizing the god of war.
I hope you read that prophecy.
Can I compare him to when I fought him when we fought him before, to how he looks now?
Insight check.
What can I learn from that? I'll use game advantage, and I'm also going to guidance and magic thingy me, bolstering magic myself.
Yep. Oh, it's been longer than a day at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you lost the +8. So 13.
I'll use one of Orc's inspirations. Thank you, Orcwald.
You're welcome.
Important.
$25. Now, Casimir. Before he was fat, he was lazy, he was lethargic. That's when you fought him. When his only passion stemmed from being pissed off at Liara. He was... The best way to describe his body type at that point in time would be of a man who had very little to live for, but a lot of training. Now, he's agile, he's slim, he's perfectly fit in all ways that you can imagine. He lurks and maneuvers like a predator does. And he has confidence. Before, he didn't really have confidence so much as just knowledge of his superiority. He's a completely different creature than what you fought previously. This would be in kindred spirit to how you were when you were first created compared to how you are now. That level of difference in power.
Right, okay. Can I tell from just basing it off of his own strength? There is obviously a difference, but is it one that he's able to overcome, or not yet?
You mean challenge rating wise, or your strength score?
No, like, if he was to fight him right now, does he get the feeling that he would just die immediately, or there's a chance?
You have the feeling that you would at least entertain him for a short period of time before he killed you.
What about if all of us were to fight him?
You have a feeling like it could go either way.
My battle with him, was it agreed that it was going to be one-on-one, or was it going to be all of us?
One-on-one.
Very good. Okay. So, yeah, I need some more tricks up my sleeve.
War. He got motivated. War.
Yeah, I'm going to need to go on a whole thing to actually, like, depower him, probably. How do you make people not want war?
There's a bard out there somewhere.
Or at least, how do you take them away from believing in him and believing in something else?
Watch your god fail.
Drugs.
That's how you watch them lose.
Drugs.
You know, actually, I might just give out a lot of drugs. But my drugs bolster them. They are good for fighting. I do have another strain, though, that's good for books.
Why does skim cocaine?
What?
Yeah, give him coke.
Hey, Aries, do you want some coke?
I already bought some, thanks.
Oh, just as well.
What are you cooking for the tournament?
Okay.
That's none of your business.
Oh.
But I found a perfect recipe. Just for you.
It's gonna be like a cat or something. Are we allowed sous chefs? I don't think we ever talked that part out.
No.
Oh. Okay.
It's cook versus cook.
Isn't this your tournament, Liara?
Yeah, it kind of is, but I mean, I
rules?
still want to be amicable. Like, I don't want to just show. I was originally going to show up a Gordon Ramsay, but now I don't need to. To assume get pissed.
He's moving towards your shop faster now. Liara, out of character, you can write off your 2 moon cows. He's taking them.
He's killing Andromeda and Orion.
He's taking them.
Oh, he's gonna use those for the food.
We'll probably use the milk and then he'll kill them.
It's a horrible thing to do. They're endangered on
Yeah.
Zodiac.
On Zodiac.
Actually, there's not going to be moon cows anymore in 6 months. Okay. That's not okay, let's just go find these Farseer people.
Don't worry, Casimir. He'll look over at you. When our fight happens, I expect you'll be stronger by then.
Most likely. You got a bit... Well, you lost the weight that you were building, so that's good. At the very least, it means what we were doing that day, everything that we said, it worked. Got you motivated. Got you up. Not just sitting lazing around.
It's much better now.
And it'll be all that much more sweeter when I take that spear from you. I'll wait until
you
it's
would
mine.
like, we could try right now.
1 hit each. Let's see how this is.
Any limitations?
Let's not kill each other, and we spoil the fun. But 1 hit each. Get an estimation.
Barehanded.
Fair enough.
He'll step over towards you, crouch down, and put his jaw right next to you.
Okay. Yeah. Stretch the hand a little bit, just shake it. Vital sacrifice, reckless, rage, smash.
Mm-hmm.
Bulkhead casts Wall of Force, making a dome around him.
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh God.
Casting Sanctuary.
This rage.
Ooh. The strike against his jaw echoes throughout the streets. And you do force his chin to snap to the side a little bit. Most other people, not, of course, powerful creatures, but most people, if you were to punch them like that, they would have snapped their neck in half and died. He'll look at you and smile. Barely even a blemish or scratch on him. Huh. That's about the best you have, right?
At least with fists. But I'm not one for fighting with them.
Alright. Let me try. He takes a very deep breath, and as he does, he begins to grow larger and larger, and his exterior becomes red in nature. His horns begin to gleam and shine with this very dark obsidian color. And he raises his fist and slowly pushes it into your head and pushes you until you squash against the ground. Not enough to cripple and destroy you, but just enough to pin you to the ground underneath his fist. Then he'll just remove it.
He's going to try to resist as much as he can.
At your current level, there is no resisting this god's power.
Shit.
Yeah. He'll pat you on the stomach a couple of times and go back down into his general physique. You'll be stronger by next time, I'm sure.
Till next time. Do be sure to write a will.
You as well.
I don't really have much.
He'll offer in hand to lift you up off the ground.
He'll take it.
Then he starts whistling and keeps going towards Liara's shop.
You know, guys. You know how they say you just can't avoid a problem? You gotta deal with it. If we just avoid this problem that we have with Liara going after Ares, it will resolve itself. We don't have to do anything. We just need to stay away.
The easiest solution to Ares was just not interacting with him.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna beat him in this cooking contest. Like I have,
Like,
I can't.
I'll be honest, Liara. I've given up on trying to get you to stop going after Ares. I'm just staying away from him because there's going to be consequences, and you evidently are okay with that.
Don't worry, I have a trick up my sleeve. You were there. You saw it. No, wait, you weren't there. Don't worry, I have a trick up my sleeve.
I just ask if you're going to antagonize Ares, just give us proper warning, like 10 seconds before you are.
Okay, I just hope he doesn't do anything to Orion and Andromeda. Okay, does anyone see these broken ships? Liara also notably still looks like that one Stellara.
Of course. Roll me an investigation roll. Anybody who's looking for these ship symbols around the town.
I'll assist somebody.
I'll roll. So I'll go advantage.
Guidance.
Investigation.
34. You go down towards the docks, and you see that there is one of those symbols right next to a tavern. When you wander up inside, you can look around, and you immediately recognize someone who looks like they're scanning the crowd as well. Like they're looking for something or someone. And the only person in here that looks like that.
I'll point them out.
Should we just go up and talk to him or wait to see who he's looking for?
It's up to you guys.
Well, somebody has to make a decision.
Let's just direct approach it, I guess. I mean, we're basically, I mean, we're just got challenged by a god. How hard could these commoners that are coming up together be?
Yeah,
Wait,
just...
we challenged a god? Can you rephrase that to what it actually was?
I mean, we did.
Vindir, you see him walking away in the distance holding two opposite colored cows over his shoulders and just walking out. Instead of being white with black, they're black with white.
Hey, don't steal those.
It's not theft, it's retribution.
It's theft from me.
He just jumps.
Yeah,
Casimir, a coin purse falls into your hand.
Fair enough.
I'm
I'm just like talking away.
All right, so with everything, I've been keeping track of this. Liara has shit-talked him in areas that he would know you shit-talked him, not all of them, a total of 13 times since last you were here.
Sounds about right.
This is including the smites.
Yeah. At one point, he was going to destroy this entire place, but
Yeah.
We got that one reworked.
You negotiated down to this. And with everything that he's destroyed or taken from your shop at this point, the cows are the only things he actually wanted to take. Other things were just destroyed. Casimir, your coin purse has 2,800 gold in it. That's your half.
I'll take half of it and give it to Liara. Since you don't have any money anymore, here.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
The moment
this
the
is
money
from the
touches her hand, it all evaporates.
Why?
Okay, so I'm going to keep the rest of this gold, and you're not allowed to touch any more money. Sound good?
Yeah,
If you need to buy something, just
priest
ask.
and get like a curse removed.
Yeah,
That was mean of him. Really
we
tried to
have
make his day better.
we have one. Vintia,
What
can you
did
do
you
anything about this?
Fact. Actually, no. Nope. Done.
You asked Vindir, what does he know about this?
If he can do anything about it.
Can get rid of a
Oh.
curse. Yeah.
Vindir, roll me a religion check. Let's see if you know anything about that god.
I'm gonna use Game Advantage. Day's almost over with, anyways.
Yep.
Where's religion? There it is. Ugh.
17. That's respectable. Bindbo got me. He is considered a neutral evil deity, but he's not evil in the way of like the super dangerous evil ones. You know, Shar, Asmodeus. You know, those are big bad evils. Bin Bogami instead is evil because of the nature that he treats people. He attaches to someone. He never goes away until the individual dies or passes the curse of poverty to someone else. So technically, yes, you could remove the curse from Liara, but you would be pushing that curse onto somebody else at random. You're not sure where the curse stems from, if it has a physical manifestation, spiritual manifestation, or anything like that, though.
Are you vocalizing this at all to us or no?
Yes. I
Oh.
would normally, but I just can't.
Here, guys, we can end this king guy right now. I pull out the coin. I just gotta put this on him.
We don't know if we want to actually lose this king or not. They might be good for us.
What? We love Nobu. What?
Right,
What
but
do you want a council?
we can redirect them. Like, we could
child
maybe
is an
use them to bring down
incompetent.
some of Ares.
What do you mean you like that one? He's an incompetent.
Yeah, but most of the leaders we've had here are pretty incompetent.
You would rather have the incompetent?
What is
over
that saying?
someone
The
who's-
devil you know?
What if it's not a devil and an actual
Jeez.
reasonable ruler?
Yeah.
His mother seemed reasonable, but she did die
his
in
mom
war,
was
so
reasonable. We could.
he kind of had to step into it because she died.
I kind of do miss Riku. She was nice to me.
Could we, I don't know, bring that one back? Maybe he could solve some problems.
She'd be pissed.
Why?
I went through her stuff.
That's why.
So I don't think her body was ever found because it was during the war. Like, the entire city, we lost the entire army.
Finn, dear,
What? Jesus.
you be able to... There is, my knowledge of spellcraft is correct, isn't there a rather expensive spell that clerics can use that doesn't require a body to bring someone back? It would require a lot of money, but
Yeah, a lot of money.
Are you able to do it?
Hold on.
Doesn't necessarily need to be today, but I mean, they can use their own funds for it.
We technically have their funds for it.
We can maybe talk to Sebastian and see if Leolist can, or whatever we named it after we took over it. Well, he took over it, but we're part of the council on it, or something like that.
Valor's
We've
Keep
never-
or something like that.
Yeah, we've never actually been
Yep.
back to your city.
I will say that true resurrection and resurrection, I need a body.
True resurrection does not need a body.
Yes, it says you touch a creature that's been dead for no longer than 200 years.
True res doesn't need it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
does.
just
Yeah.
read it. It does.
Really?
Yeah.
I think reincarnate requires a body part.
no, there's definitely one. I thought True Resurrection was literally just anything.
Yeah, I thought there was one that
The 9th level one.
Oh, look,
True
the
resurrection.
that
the
is-
last part.
that
the
is
spell
that
can
is the
provide a
ninth
new.
level one.
The spell can provide a new body if the original no longer exists, in which case you must speak to the creature's name. That's how.
Oh.
That's the last sentence, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Riku, Mori.
What's going on? Somebody's going robot.
That's
Yeah.
Lucian. His internet's been shit all day. I think it's the storms.
We can maybe contact Sebastian and see if Leolist would chip in as well.
Well, it's Valor Peaks now.
That's the name. Valor. Yeah, sorry.
Which reminds me, I have to contact my artist at changing this map again.
Because we took over the city.
Things I do for y'all.
Cough, cough. You could also ask Reese. Cough, cough.
Yeah.
No, I keep paying the same artist to have it consistent with whoever does it.
I'm talking about in-game.
Or Reese.
Oh, sorry.
You could, wish a diamond into existence.
I wish we had a diamond. Rolls in that one. Fuck.
I mean, yes, but
I mean, the Arbitrary has diamonds, but I can't really touch them right now or they'll disappear.
it's something we can look into. But I don't think it's an urgent thing right now. But
Actually, if you just hand me the 25,000 gold, I'll turn it into a diamond right now.
well, that's what we're saying. We're not saying that we'll pay for it. We can get Valor's Peak and this city to pay for it.
Also, you can't touch any money because it
Oh,
immediately
yeah.
disappears.
Remember, she did touch the money that she gave over to Ariel. No problem. The issue was when the money was given to her as her money, then it disappeared.
Yes, I'm not giving you any money right now. This is all my money. But if you need to buy something, you can always speak it out loud and maybe someone will buy it. I'm being very specific in my wording choices here so that you get the meaning of this without committing to anything.
Yeah, your money is my money.
Oh.
That is not legally binding, so you're safe, Casimir. If you were
Legally
married,
Yeah,
yes.
we are married. Not legally, anyway. People
Okay.
keep saying it, but we're not.
So what you're
My
saying
assets
is
and my assets.
we need to get a king of the country to sign like a marriage document, then all his money goes away.
No.
But what if he
Signing
owns?
anything.
What if by imperial decree or whatever, he owns everything in the country and everything else, everybody is just leasing it.
Bye. You could pass this poverty coin onto a leader of a country and topple the entire world.
You could give it to Ares.
I don't want to do that. That's mean. And what the plus is, I didn't put it in the prophecy that he'd go bankrupt. I just put that I'd beat him in a friggin' cook-off.
You probably knew what it would be anyway. Actually, you might not. Because his knowledge of all of gods, I think, is a bit shaky.
What, you want me to tell him I have a gift for him and hand it to him?
Exactly. He's never going to accept something from you. But just give it to someone.
But I actually have a funny idea. I tell him like I want to bury the hatchet and then hand it over as a peace token. Oh, that would be fun.
Right, let's go talk to these people before we get distracted by the next thing. But we should maybe look into that true resurrection later. But we should make the city pay for it. But we'll get our city to
Yeah, we
help.
can do that.
I think is part of like war reparations. Something we can do.
Okay. Let's see. Let's just go up to this guy and talk to him. Direct approach. I mean, he can't really do anything to us.
So, you wander over to the table with the individual, and he looks up at each of you and looks at the table, looks up. How are the winds treating you recently?
I'll look at the book. What is he expecting us to say back?
That you're hoping for the winds to change.
Hoping for the winds to change.
Damn, that book is so good.
I know.
Please, sit down. Let me buy you all a drink. Dogdan, round for my friends over here. Shut up, Larry. You don't have friends. Round for them. Please, sit down. And he'll scooch over in his booth so you all can cram into the booth.
Yeah, I'll sit.
It is a tight fit for 7 people. It could fit like 5 normal-sized people, but...
I'm fine standing, thank you.
I'll stand.
All right, yeah, the 4 of you fit in here, no problem then. 2 and 2. Who's sitting next to him?
I will.
So Casimir's across and then Lucian.
Sounds good.
So, you all are interested in coming to the meeting later, huh?
Yeah, we're big fans.
Right. We all are. Don't worry.
Do you know who's going to be there?
Oh, I mean, everybody. The Masons Union, the Stoneworkers Union, the Laborers Union, the Waste Union, the Dock Union, the Shipment Union, all of them.
We've been hearing talk about, him. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I'm gonna roll an insight check with a +1. No. And you look at your book and he did think no.
Right.
Who are you? Who?
Don't worry about it.
This is Larry.
One of my other groups.
Oh. But yeah, I mean, all the leaders from all of the local unions and guilds are gonna be there. Glassblower union's out, but they're the only ones. What union do you guys belong to?
Cobblers.
You're cobblers, huh? You're with that, the weird guy.
This is a weird.
Hey, no. Cobbler is a respectable profession.
Oh, I'm talking
Everyone-
about the old guy who moved in. He's the leader. I always forget his name. Yannick or some shit.
What do you want me to tell you it or?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Heinrich.
Yeah, Heinrich. It's a weird guy. He has that weird accent. Nobody speaks like that.
He
I
does.
feel like I vaguely
That's not
remember
nobody.
that.
Also, shoes are very important. Everyone has shoes.
Absolutely. I get mine exclusively handled by the cobblers.
Are they Uggs? I mean bugs.
No, he has working boots. He's a working man. You realize all the people he's describing are the hard-working, blue-collar folk of Warian.
We're gonna take down
He's got-
these unions.
Are we turning into union busters? Oh no! We're the Pinkertons.
No. real life morality kicks in.
In game, Bulkhead would not go against the unit because he knows that he is a craftsman. He likes craftsmen.
Yeah.
Zodiac, the cobblers use.
Oh, no.
Mafia, the real one. They killed the last person that made a new inventive shoe.
But anyways, sorry, wrong voice. But anyways, and the drinks are brought out to all of you and handed over, and he reaches into his coin purse and takes out. There's 3, 6, 1. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He'll take out 2 gold pieces and hand it over to the barkeep. So
I think you're missing a coin there, and I'll nudge Liara.
Oh, the barkeep here? No, he's fine.
You look over behind the bar, and he has a very poorly cartoonish drawn picture of his family up there.
No, he's fine. Larry, I don't know. Thank you for...
My name's Yukuno.
Why was he the bartender calling you Larry?
Oh. It's an old joke. We don't use our real names. We're not sure if he's the type of king who's going to use public executions. You know?
Nobody wouldn't do that. Also,
I mean, we don't know, man. Like, nobody knows
you
the
know
guy.
who we are, right? Looking at me and Casimir.
No.
And then over at Lucian, who's disguised.
No. Who
Who
are you?
not know what? People who saved this place.
What?
Yeah, we saved it from flooding.
Shh. Just
No, there's literally a statue. The reason I'm telling you is because we'd like to do an endorsement when we're on
He
stage.
tries to run.
yeah.
And
Technically, in their eyes, we would be the bad guys because we're on the side of the monarchy.
He
okay,
doesn't know that.
he rolled a 14 on his athletics check.
No, but it's the public view that they have of us.
Somebody else stopping him, or he's getting away?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll just
athletics.
grab him.
I don't
gonna
have.
say-
I don't have.
I can stop him.
I was gonna say Liara's sitting next to him at 17.
I'll do it.
Liara grabbed him.
You've also got 2 people outside of the booth that are just there,
Yeah.
like just able to push him back
You guys
down.
all easily grab and shove him back down into it.
Oh no! Wait, why are you running?
Don't kill me, please. I have
Why
a
would you
family.
kill me?
I'm just looking for justice in the city, man.
Yeah, that's what we're doing too. That's why we want to give an endorsement.
What?
Yeah, we're just asking to go on stage and do like an endorsement. You know, like when you get a celebrity up there that endorses somebody.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay, we really need to do well on this persuasion check. 25.
I am going
Yumi.
to bump that up to a 30.
Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, you all would go against the monarch?
Potentially, like, tell us about who's leading this. Like,
Yeah.
we've heard a lot about it, but tell us about it.
If you guys want to show up to the meeting, I mean, I can make proper introductions for you.
Right, but people are going to react like you just did.
I mean,
Like, in
nobody.
the wall scatter, it will ruin the meeting.
To be fair,
at
none
the
of you
least-
guys look like those guys at all.
That's fine, but just tell us a little bit about it right now, and then maybe we'll go to the meeting if it seems like the right cause.
It's pretty much all of the working class. We saw the public budget, and the things that he's trying to get done are, well, from all of us who have been working on budgets for our various different guilds for decades, if not longer. It's the easy way to run into bankruptcy within 5 years. And if our city is paying all these taxes, I mean, there should be representation behind that tax, right? There should be benefits for the common folk. I mean, our piers out here haven't been reconstructed since the fucking waters happened. Our beaches, we still have 13 miles of beaches which are unsafe because of the depths that they fall off inside of the ocean. Like, we have all of these things that haven't been attended to, and he throws out this harebrained idea, taking 40% of this year's budget just to have a flying fucking castle, which isn't even possible to begin with.
Technically, it's possible. It's just, it's a gross misuse of funds. Regardless.
I mean, but think about it. If the castle was flying, the next time the water starts acting up,
That'll save the
everyone
people in
would
the
be able to-
castle, not everybody down here who's fucked.
Well, no. Last time when
Evacuate.
everything in the water happened, they invited people into the castle, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Well,
They
yeah.
took refuge in there.
Yeah, but like,
So was it everyone just in the castle that
But-
did it?
that evacuation took place over days.
It did.
And if the castle's flying, you're not getting everybody up there. Like, what's their accessibility plan? They don't have one.
I'm not saying that they're entirely in the right, but what I'm wanting to get to is who, if anyone, is taking this charge. Like, who's your idol figure in this? Someone is
Amalia.
the figurehead.
Amalia.
Who?
Go meet him.
Amalia.
Hell, it's about them.
Well, she's an Asimar.
Right.
Oh, you want more?
Yeah.
She well, she's born in the likeness of shit. Oh, the air god. I always forget their name.
Hawk.
No, the actual one, the Zodiac one.
Oh, not a Queen.
No, I thought a Queen at first too.
Gemini's air. It's my one. That's but
It was
Gemini was like,
Mika. Mika and
that was a Queen. It was Mika.
Then it's a queen. She's the air goddess. Yeah. Yeah, she's born of a queen. She is the current representative of the Blacksmiths Guild. Yeah.
The wind of change. Oh, yep, that's the wind of change right there.
Was it that actual wording? I can't actually remember right
I
now.
think it was.
It feels familiar.
It was.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, so many gods helping us out and doing interventions.
What?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Stop.
no, what?
Regardless, blacksmith sounds cool. I'd love to see what she's worked on.
Oh, well, I mean, she herself has been working on a general application for the last 2 years, dedicating herself to outfitting the armies of Morian, during the dragons and then during the waters, I guess, and all of that. And before that, she has many different wonderful pieces. She made the Mark III armor, if you're familiar with that.
I'm
Are any
not
of us familiar?
actually.
Bulkhead, you might be the only one who would know what Mark III armor is. Mark III is a heavy armor that was specifically designed for doving and doffing in incredible speeds. So it's armor of doving and doffing, but for full plate mail.
Oh, Mark III, very good. I actually based this number a little bit on the idea of the Mark III, but it's much quicker.
Oh, nice. She also she created the Hallison's Rebuke, if you're familiar with that one.
Is that a magic item I'd be familiar with, or?
It's not a written magic item, but it's a more less known about one. You can roll a Smith's check utilizing intelligence to see if you do know.
Smith's
Guidance.
I'm gonna. I don't use advantage for this. I don't think. Oh, I just did guidance. Whatever. That's
All
fine.
right, well, you get to add a 4.
Smith's tools with intelligence. 29.
29. That is actually a remarkable piece of armor. When an individual is hit with a melee attack, the armor has these rigged spikes and jettisons out of it that make it so the individual who strikes at them suffers damage for hitting them. It rebukes against them.
Ooh, very good piece.
Yeah, she's the inventor of those pieces.
Can we? Is she doing her speech tonight?
Yeah, that's what we're all doing.
Can we meet her before it?
I mean, I can ask. I can bring you guys to the lookout center. I just, as a heads up, like, make sure you stay in your disguises, because, you know, to be fair, you guys are seen a lot with the ruling class. They'd assume you're coming here to murder us all, you know?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
Mhm.
totally disguised right now.
Yeah, I figured as much. Wait, which one are you?
Don't worry about it. It's better that you don't know.
Well,
Okay,
that
well-
guy's clearly Casimir. He points over at Bulkhead. Just wearing that suit of armor to disguise yourself. Brilliant.
Who's that one? I'm gonna put it Vindier.
Vindier? Jeff, what was the name of your previous character?
The one from Zodiac.
Yeah,
Ebriel?
Ebriel, yeah.
Ebro.
Well, that's Ebriel, obviously.
Which one's Reese?
Well, I imagine the dragon just put on a fursuit. What's that,
And which one's Sebastian?
None taken.
Are you Sebastian? He looks at you, Casimir. Seem a little
We're not going
pale.
to talk about it.
Seem a little pale.
So you should take us to this place.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Let's he pounds down his drink. Looks over after like sliding out of the booth at you, Bulkhead. You know, Casimir, I thought you'd be at least 8 feet tall.
This bulkhead.
Oh, that makes you look shorter? Makes sense.
No, my name is Bulkhead. I am not Casimir.
You're not Casimir? Where the fuck's Casimir?
He just looks at Casimir.
He looks at
Don't worry
Earl.
about it.
Well, he's the only one tall enough to be Casimir, right?
I'm not Casimir.
The stories behind you, Casimir, everyone thinks you're 8 feet tall. Just,
Yeah, I know. He's used to it at this point. That's why it's like, it's fine. Especially doesn't know.
Short king energy.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he's only 5'8", but they just believe that he's huge.
Because the rest of us are tall as hell.
Yeah. Anyways. He wanders with all of you through the streets, taking a couple of back alleys and avoiding the patrolling guards very carefully. As you are moving to the back, you come across this warehouse. It has a couple of people wandering around outside, watching out for it. And as he approaches over to the front door, he looks around. Are you ready for the winds of change? Somebody opens the door for him. Or sorry, the password was, "We are ready for the winds of change." Then he brings all of you inside. Inside is a very well organized room with several different tables thatched together to be placed here with cushioned chairs and very nice lighting and what appears to be voting signs placed down in front of each chair. Going over, it's a very simple system. These signs are handheld with circular tops, and on one side is yay, on the other side is nay. A very simple structure for voting. The yay side is yellow, and the nay side is blue to make it even easier. You see that there's a couple of people off in the corners currently sitting down, chatting with one another, and a few other people more recluse who seem more worried to be here right now. Just arms crossed in front of them and relaxing. All right, guys, feel free to mingle for a little bit. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go see if she's available, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna look at my book real quick just to make sure that he is actually going to.
In his mind, oh, it's so cool. If we can get the Saviors and Morian on our side, even if he wants to publicly execute us, I mean, these guys could kill him in, like, no time at all.
Okay, that's fine. Just in case there was any sense of betrayal or all, or ulterior motives.
She rolled a 30.
I know.
Oh,
It
25
was
on
in
her
case.
persuasion.
I mean, yes, but if it was also, like, had the mind stuff in him, it's just not going to matter if he was, like,
Yeah.
conditioned to it.
That's fair, at least. Alrighty. So he wanders away, leaving you all here. Anything you wish to do while he's off trying to find Amalia?
Probably just between ourselves. At least it seems like we did come to the right place.
Very well organized, and I mean, if they've got a lot of the guilds on board, they've probably got some good heads on their shoulders. They seem to be, or I would hope they would be, fairly reasonable. Maybe this is a good thing.
Guys, I really think we should bring Riku back, but how about we just give them some of the money he gave us for the broomstones and say use it to fix the city and endorse. I wasn't lying about the endorsement thing. Let's just endorse the nobility.
Well, no, I think potentially as a sign of peace, we could bring Riku back because I believe she was a more stable leader. It may be something that might be interesting, especially if they work together.
Yeah, it's
We'll see.
yeah, it's something that can be put on the negotiating table.
Yeah, I do think. I think at least because of the war and everything, if we can try to bring her back, then we can. But that might also have the opposite effect. Because multiple people lost their lives. There are like thousands of them, hundreds, whatever. And if only she's brought back, well, it can look bad. There's two sides to it.
Mm-hmm.
But at very least, we're here now and we're on the right path. Maureen's future is not something I'm entirely concerned with, rather than, you know, the bigger thing at play.
He keeps dropping.
I mean, or we could just say screw him and I just give the lady the coin.
No,
You don't have any coin.
No, this one. If I hand somebody this, they're kind of screwed.
don't.
I don't want to do that either. That feels mean and wrong. I wouldn't want to get rid of Nobu. He had the best intentions at heart. Plus, it would be, as he said, really bitching to have a flying castle.
That's why I think if you had his smaller back, there would be more chances. I think there's work that can be done to repair. If she was back, she'd be able to work with these people so that both of them would probably be able to get to.
Then why don't we just endorse
where they need to
her?
be. Because right now, Morian is a very small piece of everything that's going on right now. And I don't think we can focus on that. We're here for a reason. And it's a reason that's supposed to be bigger than Zodiac. Why? I still don't know. But right now, we're
Thinks
here.
about blowing up the moon for a second. It's like, yeah, I don't know what it could be.
Maybe
And
we're here
also-
just to protect people.
The prophecies definitely said he will ascend.
Or is getting in the body. Wonder where they are. Watch this be a trap and we're all about to just get killed. Or they're gonna try to kill us anyways.
It could be that this person could be Solara.
So,
She didn't really have a reaction when she saw her own face.
Yeah, she's took on other faces before.
You all watch as from around the corner of some faraway portion of this warehouse, this beautiful, angelic woman steps out. Her hair is a flowing, vibrant blue color, and her eyes are piercing white. As she wanders forward, you see there's a burn mark that stretches across her chin, very distinct in nature, but other than that, relatively flawless in her facial features. As she wanders towards you all, she sticks out a very strong and rough, calloused hand directly towards you, Liara. Amalia, pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Amalia. Liara.
So I've heard. I'm impressed with your disguises. You all blend in. Most of you blend in quite well. I thought you told me Casimir was disguised. Yeah, he is. He's in this fur suit. No, he. She looks directly at you, Casimir. That's Casimir. No. Casimir's 8 feet tall. Fucking moron.
I am not Chasm.
No, that's my
Do
cat.
not confuse me with Casimir, and I'm not a cat either, Liara.
What is your name?
My name is Ergwold. Call me Erg.
Cat.
Pleasure to meet you. And she reaches her hand out to shake it.
I'll give her a nice firm handshake.
Pleasure. And
Liara, I'm not cat.
so I heard you all are interested in assisting.
Yes. At least I am.
Great. Well, you'll be happy to know that our current position on matters have not resorted to us leading to anything like assassination currently. But we haven't
Alright.
ruled it off the table. We are still in the majority of the belief that Nobu is ruling out of ignorance more so than malice, and as such, you should not be punished for being thrust into responsibility prematurely, as he was.
Oh yeah, he's a moron.
Correct.
Then again, this world is 90% chaotic. Oh, it still hurts my head.
I don't know what that means, but anyways, we're wondering what is it that you all plan to do about this matter?
We're actually kind of wondering the same thing. What is it you're planning to do?
We're voting tonight.
What options are on the table?
Well, the options that are introduced by anybody who is going to be joining our union. My recommendation would be I wanted to take a general... God, I always forget what those things are called. What are those useless things that people who think they make a change by having signatures do?
Petition.
Petition, yes. Was to get a public petition from the city as a whole to see what their consensus on his rulership and allocation of funds would be, and see if we could not petition to have him granted a guardian to handle him instead.
Oh boy, have we got the answer for you?
What do you mean?
How did you feel about Riku when she was in charge?
Everybody loved Riku. But
What if-
unfortunately, despite our young king's denials, she's dead.
What if we told you she didn't have to be dead?
We don't want more mad wanderings like him.
No, it'd be
Fortunately.
her.
What do you mean?
For the low price of 25,000 gold worth of diamonds, we can bring her back.
We're not expecting the city to pay for it in full. We probably split the cost.
Between
For
here and
war
Valor's Peak.
operations. Yes. We can speak to the city. If they want, then it will come from our coffers. Or at least my own. I'll pay for it.
Yes! Yes, of course. That would solve so many of our problems. I mean, Riku's approval rating was 73%.
And we can see about getting you to work with them.
That would be wonderful. As easy a solution as there could be. Do you need me to ask the guilds for money? I mean, I know most of them are hurting something fierce. The Blacksmiths Guild is not flush, but we do have coffers saved up currently.
This is something that we only considered moments ago, to be truthful. I don't think we would need their money, but given the city might be using some of the limited funds that they have right now to go towards this, public
Every little bit.
approval would be good.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, 73% approval rating. She died a hero for the city. I mean, bringing her back would be incredible.
We can't guarantee that she will come back.
What do you-
Soul has to be
What do you mean?
willing.
Oh,
Soul has to be willing.
It has to want to come back from the dead. It's not like me. Let's put it in simpler terms.
Maybe we make sure her son's there when we do it, so she'll want to come back.
Yeah, there's no guarantee that it could be successful, but it's a possibility.
I mean, that would solve so many of our problems. But as our union has agreed, we are going to vote on all matters with the heads, no matter
Oh,
what.
is there an alchemist union by any chance?
Oh, yes, of course.
Can I sit
Wait,
next
you're
to
that
them?
Liara.
Yeah.
Oh! You know you got, like, 6 invitations to join the Alchemist Union, right?
No, yes, I'd like to sit next to them.
Oh. Well, have you filed any of your paperwork?
No, I just want to talk to them. She's holding the coin in her hand as she's saying this.
Well, yes, of course. When they arrive, we'd be more than happy to have you speak with her. And then that'll be wonderful, because they've been wondering if they couldn't get you into one of the leadership roles, seeing that your shop just out of nowhere blew up and became one of the most popular shops in all of Morian, and let alone Zodiac. I mean, they want to hear from your wisdom and learn
Yeah.
from you.
Oh, they'll learn. Okay, perfect. I know who I'm giving the coin to, guys.
What coin?
It's so popular that Ares is frequently.
Yeah, Ares does go there frequently.
We've seen, yes. Just
fact,
earlier
he's
today,
one of
he
our
was
best
walking out with 2
customers.
cows.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna get more of those.
I just out of curiosity, you've never met someone that looked like her, have you? Pointing to Liara.
Like my
No.
twin.
No.
Checking the book.
You look in the book? No. Nothing. Not nothing on the page, but no actual reaction to it.
I know. This is going to sound like a really strange request, but can you trust that I'm doing it for the good reasons? Would you be able to show us your wrists?
You know,
It's your
I've
wrists.
met quite a few fetishists before, and she unbuckles.
It's not.
And they usually rather see, and she like flexes her arm as big as any blacksmith's arm could be.
It's more your wrists in particular. We need to see if you're injected with something.
Oh, yeah. She still flexes while she shows you her wrists.
Does she have any of the markings?
No, but she's toned as fuck.
No, you're clear. Good. We just have to make sure because reasons. Don't worry about it. It's probably best that you don't.
Should I be looking for anything like that on individuals?
Potentially, if you do, let us know.
But what am I looking for? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Vindir can explain.
Calling on the guy who can't speak. Nice.
Asshole.
I'm sorry. Wait, so he's a medical one.
Okay, I guess I'll just wait here for these alchemists to get here, or the leader, anyways, of them. I really have some nice things and some advice that I want to give them.
Sounds good. Anyways, I have more, responsibilities I must attend to. It's wonderful to meet you all, though. And thank you for taking the time. I know you must be incredibly busy, but helping the foundation of this city is going to breed prosperity for our future.
Anything for Zodiac, the greatest planet in the realms.
Yes, it is. She begins walking away very proudly. And I think this is a good place for us to end the session this week, all.
Mm-hmm.
Players, thank
Why
you
are
all
you
very much for
lying?
playing. Viewers, thank you for
Bye,
watching.
everyone.
We'll see you around. Bye.